Yes, yes, yes. I love it. I love it. Man, this Tales from the Crib podcast, man. It's Tuesday. It's time to get messy. We got Kanye getting sloppy toppy on the boat. We got Donald Trump still saying, I'm still running for president. We got people out here snitching. And y'all still trying to dog Charleston White. It's dropping all tonight. Man, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Cause it's time to play. You already know the name, you know the voice, you already know what time it is. It's your boy Jesse J, here with Supreme 305 with my co-host.
It's your boy Chico Grande Chico, 2 times, aka the chosen one. And it's time to start a freaking episode. Or maybe my co-host wants to dance. He's feeling the galaxy. He's feeling the retro vibes.
Hey, you already know, man, we in space. I'm smoking that Gazaza. This episode 120. I got my codes in the ones and twos. Going crazy with the beats.
I have to bring it down.
Man, like I said before, man, this episode 120. This Tales from the Crib podcast. You already know we finna get messy. We finna get straight to it. We ain't finna waste your time.
Why every intro do we have to get messy?
I mean,
you're always like, it's messy Mondays. Well, now the show's on a Tuesday. We record on a Monday, so I guess technically it's still messy Mondays, but we gonna put it on them.
I mean, it's either messy Monday, it's either messy Tuesdays, or slap your mama Tuesdays. Which one you want?
We talking about mamas?
We talking about mamas already. We only 2 minutes in. We are talking about mamas.
Yeah, that's how you know you messed up. Well, let's shout out our official sponsor, non-sponsor, Twisted Tea.
Oh man, let me tell you, before we even start, I had a twisted. I was trying to be nice to my co-host Gavin, trying to be all diplomatic. I give him half a Twisted Tea, and then he spilled my tea.
I didn't spill no tea. You are Mr. Clumsy. This man, he couldn't help it. He literally poured a tea in a cup, and he sat down, and then he just spazzed, flipped the cup right over. Typical Jesse.
I was trying to take a picture for Instagram. Forget y'all Instagram. That's why I mess with y'all.
You were trying to Snapchat that.
Ain't nobody Snapchatting no more.
You were Snapchatting.
I was on my
That's what you do on the low.
I was on Tinder. Swipe left, swipe right. Pause. Speaking of grinder, man, my dog Kanye West is trying to get his grinder on, but with a female. That's how it work, right?
I don't know. You tell me. I don't have the app.
I seen you on it.
Nah, you already lost. Yeah, don't even try to flip it. You're the one that gets flipped. But speaking of getting flipped, ain't no way Kanye was just spotted by paparazzi. His wife Bianca getting some sloppy toppy on a boat in Italy. Laughed my butt off. If you look closely enough, you can see Kanye smiling underneath his mask.
Really?
Stroking his wife's hair. You see the little baby smile?
I know that stroke from anywhere. The only time you stroke the back of a girl's head is when she doing a good job.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
what? I don't know Kanye West stroke like that.
I was like, I ain't never been petted.
Do I look like YK Osiris? Am I Amber Rose?
You look like a pool boy.
Do I have a bald head? No, I don't.
You're just Stephen A.
Stop playing with. Oh shit. First off, I ain't nowhere close to Stephen A yet, but hey.
No, you're nowhere close. It's just you're just in your LeBron mode.
Whatever, man. Play the video.
Oh, wait, you don't want to throw any other insight? What do you think about, before we play the video is the funny part. What do you think about Kanye just being this crazy out in the day? Butt cheeks out during the day.
I'm just saying.
Just covering by the coat.
I'm just saying he got that Tyler Creator BBL. They're looking fat back there. Wrong thing? Wait, what you looking at?
Sounds like the right thing for you.
Wait, hold on. Time out. What you looking at? I
just thought it was funny that he's bare buns on the boat, but then you started talking about the BBL, the shape, the structure, the size of a baby he could birth.
You got to know how to spot fake Jordans and spot a BBL.
Oh, I'm glad that's what you say, because I thought you were going to say it's 2023. You got to know how to spit on it.
Pause.
I thought you spitting on butt cheeks out there?
Nah, man, moving on. But hey, man, they always said Kanye West had a thing for peace stars. So I
She
mean,
wasn't a piece
but
of.
he's addicted to pee. So I mean, him doing it outside like this isn't really surprising. Because if you were addicted to watching,
Are you addicted to pee?
we ain't talking about me right now. I had some dark times, man. I had some dark
You were
times.
addicted to peeing?
I remember them lonely nights. It was just me and a dollar. I had to make that dollar stretch.
And they'd serve it to you. And they made it
How
stretch.
you think I know about the 3 a.m. glissy spot?
Yes, keep going. Keep going. Tell them about your favorite 3 a.m. spot, the Wiener Schnitzel. I don't know, man. This is a coming out party for you. This is your R. Kelly moment.
I'm inspired by Kanye West. If Kanye West out here can live his truth, why can't I live my truth, huh? Why can't I live my truth? I want to get head next to the Eiffel Tower.
You want to give what to the next?
I said I want to get. I want to get
man
by the Eiffel Tower.
He's giving the knowledge. He's giving knowledge everywhere. On the Eiffel Tower, in the steps of DC, in the city near you.
Can't tell you
he's
nothing,
giving
man.
you all that knowledge.
Can't tell you nothing. Nah, but
he's gonna tell you.
Nah, but back to what we were saying. I mean, like this. I mean, this is. Let me see the video first. I'll probably see something. You crazy?
That was all you.
Double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon.
You
Hella
never-
ass. The sun is still out, my nigga. And I peeped the ass out, and I was like, damn, she thick as fuck. Turn around. I was like, damn, nigga, what you doing out here with all this ass?
Double caked up. Oh, the video is still going, showing their nice boat day.
Where did she come from? I didn't even see the second girl.
Oh, whoa, where was she?
Imagine what you think is under that trench coat. Nothing.
Mace, like Charleston White. She stayed ready.
All she got under there is a can of mace.
Yeah. She got a can of mace. She ready for the ops. She's like, if Drake pops out the cut, we're putting the dogs down.
But what's crazy is the fact that you don't do this. You don't see Kanye. You don't see celebrities do this in America, because I guess because they think people gonna be watching. But you did this in Italy, and everybody's there swimming. You see everybody there swimming past them with their cameras out.
Tales from the Crib is going to a nude beach. We're gonna go on vacation.
You don't want to go to a
We're
new
gonna vlog
beach.
it.
I've been to a new beach. It's new beaches in Miami, and the only thing there is a whole bunch of old men. If you want to see a whole bunch of old men with small penises, you can go to Lifetime Gym for that.
Watch your language.
I'm just saying.
Man, this guy knows all the spots.
The Wiener Schnitzel spot, Lifetime Gym, man.
He's like,
if you want a membership, hit me up $30.
Like, the sauna at the Lifetime. It's nice. That's
you
crazy.
You gotta go to the sauna at the Lifetime. Just go to the bathroom. They just walk in like it's normal. You ain't never seen that before?
I know how it is in the locker room, fool, but I don't constantly think about it. I'm not like, oh man, that guy was really wrinkly. Tisk task.
I guess our minds be. I guess think about two different things, man. We're brothers.
No. We're not connecting on this moment.
We're not Eskimo brothers.
We're not Eskimo brothers. Even through failed attempts, trying to set me up. You know how usually when it's like you tell your friend and it's like, oh, my friend's gonna bring a friend for you, and like every time it's someone that he was already friends with. I'm like, no. What are you trying to do? This isn't a Tales from the Crib extravaganza.
I'm trying to take this podcast to here and beyond.
This man tries to tag team. He think he's playing WCW versus NWO the way this man tries to tag team. You hit him with the RKO.
Nah, let me stop playing. But back to the topic at hand. Kanye West, you not slick. Like, why are you doing this in public? And the fact that he got out the boat and he walked out with the mask on, covering his face, and then she walks out barefaced. Everybody knows who it is. By default, they're gonna know who the big black man is. She's not hanging around with that many black men.
Yeah,
it's only Kanye West.
That's crazy. He gave her the Krispy Kreme on the boat,
and she didn't even wash her hands. And it's no wash bathroom. It's no washateria on the back.
Yeah,
on that boat.
You feed the fishes.
She didn't say that's disgusting. People swim in that water.
Exactly.
People fish in that water.
Exactly.
This is why I eat fish. This is why I don't eat fish. Y'all is nasty. I don't eat fish and I don't go to public pools because y'all people is disgusting. Yeah, don't watch y'all kids like Neo
And that's why
said.
my co-host stays single. He don't eat no fish. He just eats the schnitzel.
Man, comment below. Let me know how you feel about Kanye West. Is it wrong that he got his girlfriend give him sloppy toppy in the sunlight, double cheeked up, where people can see him? What do you think people are more
Emotional damage.
Yes, Gavin, I am mad and depressed that it was not me double cheeked up on my butt cheeks on the boat.
That's not what I was saying.
Oh,
I was just
my
saying
fault.
it was.
too much.
I was just gonna say it was emotional damage for the people that were like just out there.
Oh, my
And
fault.
he's-
My fault.
But keep going, sir. Keep on digging your own grave. That's like you did it like way earlier. We should clip it. That clip is gonna go golden. If you're watching this on TFTC clips, head over to Tales from the Crib for full 1080p video and the full podcast because I definitely set you up and you took the bait.
Okay, before we move on to the next slide, I need your pick, Gavin. You got one picture. You got one picture left in your camera roll before your phone die. You got Kanye West getting sloppy toppy on the boat, but his butt cheeks out. Which one you taking the picture of to send to TMZ?
You only said one picture.
Yeah, exactly. It's two different things you can do. You can take a picture of his butt cheek. You can take a picture of her giving him sloppy toppy. Which one you giving?
The toppy.
Whack. That's only $5.
No, they giving a full 20K for that.
They giving him $2 million for the butt cheeks, man. What you seen Keke Palmer out there double
This is
cheeked out?
different. We're gonna get a Kanye butt cheeks T-shirt coming soon to our Patreon.
We support.
I'm not supporting that. You can support it.
Moving on to support, man. Moving on to the next topic. You ready to move on?
I've been ready. You're the one that wanted to stay, run around. You're like the dude that's eating fries off a scissor butt. You just don't know when to quit.
That's a great job. Imagine that. Imagine you go to work. Before we move on, you know we always dwell off. We saw the SZA music video with Justin Bieber on it.
Coming soon to Crib Reactions.
And imagine you go to work and you like, today is your lucky day, boy. You finna eat French fries off a scissor. What you think he said?
Yes, please.
I signed up for this. This is why I got signed up for this job.
He's like, I'll clean the ketchup off myself.
This is why I'm proud to be an American.
That guy wasn't even American.
He wasn't?
No, I'm just kidding.
Moving on to the next topic, man. Next topic at hand looks like here, man. We gotta give you the messy drama. See, my co-host said, Jesse.
I don't know why this topic made the show. That's what I said.
Exactly. He's like, Jesse, why this made the show? No, not why it made the show. Why is it so close up in the beginning of the episode? Why is it the first topic we do? And I was like, Gavin, because Bambi is bad. She's a baddie. Erica Mina's a baddie. And when fights go down, we gotta watch it. And everybody loves a good fight. But you know, we got Erica Mena, we got Zell Swag, we got Bambi at some club in Atlanta going crazy. You know,
Yeah, I was messing with the computer stuff. I was not listening at all. I do not care about Erica or Bambi or any of these fools.
But you know what you might-
apparently the world does.
You know what's crazy? This whole love and hip. You know who's the whole king of the whole love and hip hop world?
Me.
No, it's Safari. You know he's like piping everybody in love and hip hop.
Exactly. You said you would even list Safari.
I told you
I'm
stop
just-
looking under my bed, Gavin. That was a present for the girl. That wasn't my toy.
Man, you keep outing yourself. This is definitely coming out the closet moment, man. I was joking. I was straight up joking, and you talking about the toy wasn't for me. It was a gift for somebody else. Oh Lord,
Play the video.
it's bad. Nope, we're not watching that.
What happened?
No, I'll go back. It didn't want to play the video. It didn't believe in you. It still doesn't want to play the video.
It's like that situation all over again. You probably gotta like press it manually.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. This is what happens when you let your co-host set things up.
Here you got Erica Mena going crazy.
Hold on. I don't know if that song's gonna try to get us a strike. You know what I'm saying? Well, not a strike, but a copyright. And then we have to clip out that part.
So you see Erica Mena over here jumping up and down.
Why was she jumping so aggressively?
And then here's the fight happening because she was
Oh,
drunk as
look,
hell.
there was you leaving.
That's not me.
I thought that was you. I thought you said you were sad.
I'm not saucy.
Yes, you
I'm not
is.
Speedy Gonzalez.
You definitely saucy.
So here you got Erica Mena, Eric. I guess it's Erica Mena, Bambi, and Zell Swagger getting an altercation with the security guards at the club. I guess they got tired of Erica Mena dancing on top of the stage, dancing on top of the bar, acting all crazy. And it got real serious. They had called the police allegedly. Ooh, look at that! Ooh, swing on them, swing on them. This club
It's going down.
This club is kind of empty.
That's a
Press the
little
video.
club. Oh, hold on. Let me bring it back, little shotties.
And then we got Mama D out here talk. You know, she had to give her a response out to this. Let you know how crazy.
Found out that Erica Mena bit the police.
She
Girl,
bit him.
Erica, do not be getting Bambi in no trouble. Bambi, you need to reassess who your friends are. Sierra got out the way real quick. You gotta think. You just gotta think. It ain't worth it paying bond. And you know we already Atlanta jail, Fulton County jail, people coming up dead and stuff, and it's nasty in there. Girl, don't nobody want to be caught behind enemy lines. Okay, Bam. Hope somebody tell them, please reassess who your friends are. Send Mama D to jail, see how close I get to you. Never again. You don't cost my kids and me hardship and money. Honey, I don't like you like that. No, ma'am. And Bambi love her children, okay? And Scrappy love his children, okay? Don't be getting Bam locked up. Now I know.
Facts. Don't be
So
getting-
Bambi was the one on top.
No, okay, Bambi's the black girl. Erica, you know that already, right?
Hmm?
So Bambi's
I be forgetting.
Bambi's the one that is Little Scrappy's ex-wife, soon to be ex-wife, and Erica Mena is Safari's baby mama. So Erica Mena was the person that's dancing on top of the stage, dancing on top of the bar, acting all crazy. They're saying that the reason why Zell got arrested too is because when she bit the police officers, she was fighting security guards. He felt like, oh yeah, you can't be touching a woman like that and everything. So he's trying.
He got involved.
So he got involved. You know, it's the thing to do. Even though I hate how if a fight happens in the club and it's in our group, we gotta fight.
That's how it is.
I could be sitting here chilling, minding my own business. I probably didn't even want to go to the club. But if I'm with some crazy girl and she doing some crazy things and she aggravates some dudes, I gotta put fist to ass.
What?
I gotta beat people up. I go to
man. Just you better pray that this episode don't get cleared or something, cause you putting fist to arse to yourself this whole episode. Exactly. You were just pushing through.
Nah, but I mean, back to the story. So they all got arrested. They all made bond. Saucy Santana ran out. Saucy was like, I ain't got time for that. I ain't that type of person. But you know what's always crazy? Every time you hear them stories like from girls, you be like, oh yeah, what you gonna do if it's like your man like going against two other dudes or your boyfriend getting jumped? What you gonna do? They like, oh yeah, I'm gonna help him. I'm gonna fight in. I'm gonna do this and that. And what's the first thing Saucy Santana did?
Ran.
Exactly. Where's the help? Do you stay with a person like that? I mean, not saucy. I mean, you know what I mean. If you had a girlfriend and she got you, if you got an altercation with some dudes,
I wouldn't expect them to step in. That's not what they're there for.
you would expect her to. What if she ran away?
I mean, that would be weird. Be like, we're still leaving. Like, you have my phone. What are you doing? No, but I mean, I've never been with a girl that's like ran when like stuff pops up.
You never been one of those girls that like.
But I always tell them to get out the way. I tell them that just stay out the way is what I've always told them.
You never been with those stereotypical type girls where like every time they go around they always cause a fight. Like you always got to defend her because like she's wearing something real skanky and like.
No, but knowing yes, it really just comes if you're hanging around with attractive women. You know, you got an attractive woman on your arm. Some dude's gonna be jealous and
Your
they're
last girl was a 4.
No, I do not come from the school of Jesse J.
Hey man, you gotta make the bucket somehow.
We nines and dimes. This is a nines and dimes club. exclusive VIP access. But when you got some arm
What?
candy on your arm,
You treat
and
her
you're
like old
walking
piece of Laffy
through,
Taffy.
you know, I've been in this situation many times. Like when you walk in on 6th Street in Austin, you got a baddie on your arm, dude's gonna say, "Oh, this no comments." You just gotta look in the eye and be like, "You're little. You are not tall. Watch your mouth."
So what if they are tall?
But really tall dudes don't really be on that. It's usually the little dudes that got a mouth. I ain't never really seen a big dude that be like jealous, because if it's another big dude, he's usually constant that he could get a decent
baddie.
looking girl. So he's not really tripping off another dude's doing. It's usually the littler guys that see a dude that they think that they're cooler than, and then they got a nice girl on their arm. They be hating, but no one really does nothing. A lot of dudes like to talk, but then you just look back at them and say, "What you say? That's what I thought." Little shrimp.
Okay, so if you got in a fight and your girlfriend ran away, you'd be like, that's iffy, but it'll still be all right. Is that what you're saying?
I would expect her not to run away. I mean, I would expect her to like back up, like get to a safe spot, but still be in the area, like be right there.
What if okay, with a scratch that? What if your homeboys, like you would get in the fight, it's me and you there, and we walk in, and these two dudes try us at the bar, and then they try to fight you, and then you turn around, and I'm gone.
Oh, you getting cut off.
What? You ain't cut off the girl? How you cut me? I'm your boy.
The boy's supposed to be a brother in arms. The girl's supposed to stand on the side. So if you try to expect it to be a girl in a friendship, it is a double standard. What do you think this is? The whole world's a double standard. This is
Emotional damage.
yeah, for yourself,
For you.
because you're acting like a punk. You're always supposed to back up your bros, right, wrong, or indifferent. Except one time when you almost got your TV
What
turned
was you
off.
when I got sprayed? You wasn't there. When I got hit with the mace, you was nowhere
I
to be
wasn't
found.
there. I'm not your babysitter. I'm
You
saying
was here.
if I was there,
You was here.
no, I wasn't there.
He wasn't
I
there.
wasn't
there. But you were here.
I helped you whenever you ran aside, and I didn't know what's going on. And I was like, "Oh, he needs the hose. It takes 20 minutes." But I was there with the hose.
I bet you was with the hoes, Mr. Thought. Mr. Thotiana.
Nah. But you know what's funny is when your girl gets into it with another girl. You ever seen that?
Nah, what happened?
No, you've ever had that situation where a girl that you're with like gets into it with another girl?
Nah, it's always like secret caddy stuff. It's like they be like, it's like passive aggressive.
Not when they're like in person, being like, "F you." Da, da, da.
And I seen it on an episode of Cheaters. That was crazy.
Oh yeah,
She went crazy. She busted the window.
women
One punch.
Women be crazy.
Facts. Comment below. Do women be crazy? Yes or no? Jesse and Gavin say yes.
Most of the time.
Most of the time. And learn
They
it from
try to
this.
play like they're normal, and then you got to just be around them long enough, and then they show you the crazy.
And looking at this video, whenever they tell you that if you get in the fight, they gonna back you up 100%, they running. Don't expect anything more
That's
than
why your girl got to get her one of those little like Barbie pistols,
one of them Charleston White tasers, a pig knife.
Charleston White taser, and a pistol,
Facts.
so they could be like John Wick.
Moving on to the next topic at hand, man. We going, man. This gonna be a long episode. We got Mr. Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man, Steve Harvey, allegedly
It looked like his
having
wife's
women
taking his own
problems.
advice.
Steve Harvey's so disrespectful. Steve Harvey's wife reportedly cheated on him with the bodyguard. I ain't hear about the shit. Personal chef. She getting a double dooski.
Hey, he's feeding her in more ways than one. You know what I'm saying?
See, this is what happens when you make millions and millions of dollars. You ain't got time to watch your wife, but you know who got time to watch your wife?
The
personal chef,
or the personal masseuse, or the personal trainer,
or the personal poor boy,
or anything that's personal. They can get real personal. You know what I'm saying?
This way you gotta lock them in the cage.
It isn't.
It's not they like it.
It's sexist.
All right, well,
Party foul.
but I mean, going through this whole thing, they're saying that allegedly Steve Harvey's wife is cheating on him. I mean, they also brought up her past, how she was never was always the most faithful person. She had Lori Harvey whenever she cheated on her main dude. Yeah, she had Lori Harvey. She had Lori Harvey from her first dude, from her first relationship. Then allegedly they're saying like she slept with an uncle or a cousin of her first baby daddy, which is crazy. Then Steve Harvey, Mr. Captain Saver, came out of nowhere, swooped down. I ain't say it. Swooped down, saved this girl life. She was eating oodles and noodles and Captain Crunch every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He gave her a 5-star meal, and look what she did. She slept with the chef. That's why you don't trust these bees.
It's just crazy when people don't learn from Steve Harvey.
You don't learn.
It's absolutely crazy when people don't learn from Steve Harvey.
Listen, man, I ain't trust Steve Harvey since I realized every 150 episodes he had the sharpest lineup in the world. You don't.
He never had no lineup. He's bald.
No, that's in this now, but in the TV shows he had an afro. He had the Jalen Rose before Jalen Rose.
I don't remember.
It was fake. The Steve Harvey lineup? It was too much.
I don't even remember. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't remember my hair.
You never watched Steve Harvey show?
A little bit.
He tries. You ever watch Kings of Comedy?
Yeah.
Hard.
Not really. I watched the Latin Kings of Comedy.
What?
George Lopez and Paul Rodriguez.
George Lopez isn't even funny.
George Lopez is hilarious.
He is funny. I ain't gonna lie, stop lying. He is funny.
Yeah, if you want to watch real comedy, check out the Latin Kings of Comedy.
Lies. What's the real Kings of Comedy? It's the Queens of Comedy with
That was the worst
Monique.
one.
Well, Monique
that
was
fire.
The
worst one.
See,
You and Monique.
he don't support women.
He does. Because he supports women that look just like Monique.
If we get banned, this episode's
Got these cheeseburgers, man.
Moving on to cheeseburgers, man. Moving on to the next slide here. We got, they were saying, Steve Harvey out getting cheated on. I was ready to get on him, laugh at him like, this is what you get.
Oh, okay.
You telling women out here to make dudes wait 90 days.
90 days?
For some kitty cat? Really? Kitty cat ain't worth 90 days, but we ain't gonna get on that topic.
I wouldn't even still been there.
There's people out there to do that.
That make you wait 90 days?
No, it's dudes out there that really wait 90 days, 120 days.
Yeah, but a lot of those dudes are waiting 90 days and they're passing the time with other ladies while this lady's clock is ticking.
I hope they are. Only God praise. But Steve
know
Harvey.
know your worth, King.
Know your worth, King. We go. That should be the title of the podcast.
Know your worth.
Know your worth, King. Nah, but Steve Harvey denies rumors that his wife, Margie Harvey, cheated on him with the bodyguard and personal chef. We got a video here.
Man, he did both. So he was a beast and he could cook.
No, it's two different people.
Oh, with both of them?
Yeah.
Dang.
Two different
Should be catching bodies.
It's not a 2-in-1. Listen here, man. Every day she being
I
fulfilled.
think she wanted she wanted a 2-for-1 special.
That's disturbing. Horrible.
Steve Harvey's friend, Nigerian businessman Ned Nwoko, says he reached out
He's
to
African.
Steve.
You don't trust Africans.
The cheating
Africans, all they
rumors
do
and
is
they are
lie.
false. He confirmed that he and his wife are very much okay.
Horrible. He's African.
Fake news been taken to new heights all over the world. This is so unfortunate. We experience this practically every day. So when we read about it, our friend Steve Harvey and his lovely wife having issues had to contact him, and he confirmed that he and his wife are very much okay. And it's all fake news and should be disregarded. The family is happy together, and we wished him all the best.
Do you believe it? Do you think they're lying?
They're lying out their teeth.
I hate when they do that. Like first off, they always like, oh no, I'm not pregnant. I'm not pregnant. Then 9 months later, it's a baby. Like, so you was pregnant the whole time. Oh, I never cheated.
It's almost as bad as like girls that like never post a dude at all, and then they're just randomly pregnant, and then they still don't post a dude. It's like you picked that bad of a dude.
You don't even want to post him still.
You still ain't posting, man.
He
already backed out the deal.
I'm telling you, if I'm paying all the bills and I'm taking care of you, I'm getting posted.
Or you getting posted?
No, I'm not getting posted at all. Nah, but I support the whole not getting posted thing, because when you don't get posted, nobody knows that you're in a relationship. So when you meet a girl in the streets, you be like, I'm single. And you be like, oh, for real? Like, yeah. Do you look at my page right now? Do you see me posting the pictures in the girls? Do you see the girls posting me?
Pictures. I don't post any pictures either. I don't care.
But I mean,
y'all don't need to see. Y'all see me enough on TV. You don't need to see me on Instagram.
That's what people be asking me, like, oh yeah, send me a picture. I'm like, just watch my episode. Like, you want to see how I look so bad? Watch my episode.
That's me.
Like, if right now,
I'm on
because
the
right
camera.
now, if you ask me to send a picture, I'm thinking you want a willy pic. Because it's the only thing I don't show.
Why you always gotta take it there?
I'm just saying, if you see my face, you see my body structure on the video, what else do you want to see?
They want to see that ass.
See, you out here double cheeked up on a Thursday night. Pause.
He belongs to the streets.
Nah, but back to the story at hand, man. So, Steve Harvey and his wife, Steve Harvey's denying these allegations. Also, Steve Harvey has going on that I guess on his Instagram, on his Twitter page, they posted who's the most not funniest comedian out there, and people were going crazy. First off, I'm hilarious. I'm not a comedian yet. I'm gonna get there. But it's like he commented back saying, "Oh yeah, no." He responded back with a video saying he didn't do that. One of his publicist team did that, but now they fired. Allegedly, now he fired the security guard and the personal chef. So
Gotta get a new chef.
so if you saying the rumors is fake, why you fire the chef and the bodyguard? Make it make sense.
I would have already had that nipped in the butt from day one. If I'm a famous dude and I got him on the road all the time and I got my wife at home, do you think I'm gonna send a man to cook for her? No. It's going to be a woman. Hey, she needs a bodyguard? Well, guess what? Laura Croft is your bodyguard. Just fill the roles
Be like
of
Arnold
women.
Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger does that. All his security guards are allegedly women.
That's awesome.
And then like you got the chef. His chef. What if a woman take your girl? Didn't it happen? It happened to me one time. I lost my girl to a stud.
Oh, we know. The streets been heard about that one.
The streets be talking.
The streets laughed at you for 2 months.
Nah. I know. I remember I didn't lose my girl to a stud. I remember we broke up and she became a stud. Like
You're not helping yourself at all, Paul.
That's a true story.
Golly, I'm sure it is. Apparently, you didn't take him to Pound Town.
Her name was.
Apparently, if we're talking MMA, your ground and pound was not that good.
Her name. I was in the 11th grade. What kind of skills you thought I was gonna have in the 11th grade?
Apparently, weren't enough.
Listen
Keep
here,
her from switching teams.
listen here, Natasha Aaron. I still remember my heart is
You put
still.
our whole government out there. Shameful.
Too much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Too much, Felix.
I'm sorry.
Too much.
I'm sorry, Natasha Aaron. I won't say it no more. But comment below, man. Let me know how
She's
you.
gonna poke you out.
I live in Texas now.
Now you told her. Now she coming. She coming like Matt Barnes in the diaper.
Oh Lord. I mean, hey, if you drive 32 hours from one city to another city,
You deserve it.
you have
You
to be in a
deserve to
diaper.
win.
But I mean, comment below. Let me know how you feel about the whole Steve Harvey thing. Do you believe his African friend saying that it's all a lie? This is all fake news? Him and his wife are doing fine, or do you think it's all lies? In 3 months they're gonna be broken up.
Sorry, I didn't know it's a video.
I don't know what y'all doing, but find something
just
else
kidding.
to do. Cause we fine. Lord have mercy.
I
Man,
said leave him alone.
I sure wish I could cuss though. You know, cause sometimes you just wanna respond, but I ain't got no time for rumor and gossip, man. God been good to me. I'm still shining. I appreciate y'all coming.
Listen.
I mean, this is coming from a man that said if he went homeless, all the fancy cars he had, he just live in this Maybach. Because I mean, ain't nothing wrong with a homeless man living in a Maybach.
Why didn't you just sell the Maybach and then get somewhere to live?
I never thought of that.
And then you could get like a bike or a
Nah,
moped.
because you know what the problem was. The problem is about rich and famous people. It's hard for them to go back to living the poor life. So like, if you sell your Maybach, let's say you get like $100K for the Maybach,
Yeah.
you finna get a condo. Like you ain't finna move to the projects, even though you should move to the projects. You
I
probably
mean, you don't have to move to the project. Just move somewhere that's more affordable. Or move to the country.
True that. You couldn't move to the country, live with the Dancing with the Wolves, like Wolverine. But it is what it is, man. Comment below. Let us know how you feel about Steve Harvey. You have anything else to say about Mr. Harvey, Mr. High Top?
No, he's a joke. And Lori Harvey, once you done dumping that bum, hit the Insta.
I mean, that's what Once they go white, they never go back.
Even though
She belongs to the streets.
You gonna put a little cream in the coffee?
put a little cream.
You finna pass her the baby oil?
I might. I'm still just thinking about my co-host telling me, "Hey, it's time to start the episode. Pass me the baby oil." I'm like, "What episode are you trying to film?"
You just exposing me in this episode, huh?
I didn't know people use baby oil as lotion, but
You didn't know people use baby. What you thought people use baby oil for?
babies and spankings.
Moving on to the next topic. Oh man, we got my dog Uncle Donald Trump out here sticking the middle finger up to the government, saying that even though y'all trying to indict me, I'm still finna run for president. Like Little Pump said, Trump forever for 2020, 2020.
Man, Trump's putting us all to shame. He's 6'3", 215. He's in shape.
I'm like 207, so and I'm 6 foot, 6'2". What?
You acting like Trump.
I'm putting on my NBA stats, man. This is my NBA stats.
I'm like 6'4", 195. That's basically what you
This
do.
is how we'll be rated in NBA 2K.
Nah, we're not talking about you created a player in 2K. No, but a lot of people are saying that Trump are making up his height and his weight. They think that there's no way that he's 215, and there's a lot of people say he's more 6'1" than 6'3". Do you think Trump do you think he's a little shorter, and do you think he's a little
I really
heavy?
thought he was like 5'8", like the Penguin and Batman.
I never thought he was short.
I thought he was. I was surprised
That
he
would have
didn't
been
waddle.
funny. That would make him more lovable.
If you're short, you know, people do love short fat
Do the
people.
little waddle. Like Jonah Hill. People love the Jonah
Nah,
Hill.
Jonah Hill's scary now. He looks like a.
He lost all his fat powers.
He looks like the old man in the what's that school? The school movie where they
Jack Black?
No, where they
School Rock?
well, no, not School Rock. When they made up this college, and then everybody went to the college.
Oh yeah, the with Crazy Eyes.
Yeah, and
The
then
dude that played Crazy Eyes in that other movie.
yeah, and then they had him wrestle in like a bath
It
of
was
baby
the
oil.
dude from Waiting. Yeah.
Like old school. Old school. I think it's old school.
Was it Old School or was it that other one?
Well, when they made a college up, they made a fake.
Well,
college.
I know Old School. Both of them they kind of make a fake college. I'm thinking of another movie.
And they had the
What
old.
scene? Oh, the old guy.
They had the old
That was
guy
old
wrestling
school.
and
Yeah, that was Old School.
like him.
You're my boy, Blue.
That's what Jonah Hill
You're
looks
my
like
boy.
to me.
The old dude.
Yeah, he's that old. He's like older and he's like scary looking like that now.
Nah, he fluctuates.
Don't talk about my dog. But moving on to
Man,
Donald.
it's crazy that you like semi have your hood on. It kind of looks like you have a ponytail.
Don't care, man. You know
look like a fake 2 Chainz.
that disrespect,
But what do you think about the Donald?
man.
Do you think that
Donald Trump got arrested. So you already know Miss Fannie Mae. She did the RICO Act on Donald Trump. So Donald Trump and his team got arrested in 20. It was a big show. You know, he came out with like 20, 30 cops. You know, you'd have thought it was like the parade, the MLK parade or something like that. The Macy's parade. He was getting followed by cops. He go in there. He was in there for 20 minutes. Now, one thing I don't understand is I've been arrested off books, allegedly, a couple times, and not one time in my life
did you get a parade?
that no. First off, yeah, my grandma, I got a parade. First off, my grandma loved when I got out of jail. I got out of jail. She made everything I wanted. I had the candy yams. I had the mac and cheese. I had the. We ain't talking about that.
Had the
I'm
Brussels
reminiscing.
sprouts.
No, but you know Brussels sprouts. I'm black. Better pass the cranberry sauce. Nah, but moving on. So, you know, Donald Trump went in the jail, the precinct for 20 minutes. I don't know anybody that gets arrested, only sits for 20 minutes and gets out. Usually they're
Get
like
processed that quick.
No, yeah, you don't get processed that quick. You're there for like 4 or 5 hours, at the minimum 4 or 5 hours. He goes in there 20 minutes, in and out. He takes a picture, he leaves, and he still says he's finna run for president. And allegedly, well, not really allegedly, they're saying that his trial's finna run the day before Super Tuesday, which is March 4th, 2024.
Hey.
And you already know Super Tuesday is when all the people that are trying to run for president, I guess they get their ballots where people saying like, okay, we support you. You can
Is that
run
where
for-"
they're like they're choosing their candidates?
Yeah, basically choosing the candidates, the Republicans and the Democrats and all the other parties. They choose the candidates and everything. You know,
And
Donald Trump is still gonna be able to run allegedly.
I heard through donations and the T-shirts with his mugshot that he's it was 7 million when we were putting this together, but at the time of this recording, it's actually raised over $10 million.
Oh, of course, the free Donald Trump T-shirt. You know what's crazy? How Nipsey Hussle said "F Donald Trump," and now he has free Donald Trump, and everybody's buying the T-shirts. Nipsey Hussle's rolling in his grave right now. Nipsey
Well,
Hussle's mad.
I'm gonna leave that alone. But R.I.P. Nipsey though. Of course, I hate it.
Whatever, it's the truth.
No, yeah, I mean, I don't really even remember him beefing with him. That's kind of funny though.
You remember the song "F Donald Trump"? Him, YG, what Nipsey Hussle and YG made a song "F Donald Trump." Where they
I
made
thought that was Mac Miller.
Mac Miller would have made a song called "F Ariana Grande"
Yeah, that would have been the
featuring Big
remix.
Sean.
That would have been the remix. But I think he's gonna come. He's actually. They said that he's doing better in polls since he's gotten in trouble because people are actually believing what he's saying now. That, you know, that he's being targeted and they're doing illegal stuff and they're just throwing spaghetti at the wall and trying to get whatever sticks so that way he can't go in the next election. That they're that scared of him, and with him getting arrested, it's only proven his point and making it actually look like that everything he's saying is accurate when it comes to them trying to target him.
True. And you already know how his last election went. When he first ran, he spent no money on marketing, and just the simple fact that he was running, news stations were playing him more than Hillary Clinton, because this is when he ran
More than
Hillary,
anything.
more than anybody. So he made a whole bunch of money off that. So imagine going to court on Monday, then on Tuesday you going out here trying to get voters, and then going back and forth every day.
I heard that actually whenever he was no longer the president, that like CNN, Fox, and like all the major news channels, that they were happy but upset because their viewership numbers went way down when he wasn't on the TV every day.
I believe it.
Because, you know, he's almost like a Kardashian.
Pretty
He
much.
has as many people love him as he does hate him. So it's like it doesn't matter if you love him or hate him, his name is still all in, down, and around your mouth.
Facts. That's facts. And you know,
like it or not, his name is down your mouth and down your throat, and now it's in your gullet.
and then the crazy part about this whole little Donald Trump indictment thing is, well, number one, he's basically getting indicted because he had like U.S. information that he didn't want to give back. Like he said, "Oh yeah, I didn't know.
Didn't same thing happen with Biden?
Yes, the same thing happened with Biden. The same thing happened with Hillary Clinton when she deleted all the emails. So that's why Trump is saying like this is all crazy. Like, but you mean they got some things on Donald Trump. Like they got him bribing. Georgia offices saying like, oh yeah, say it was a miscount, do this, do that. So they have things on them. But I mean, allegedly it's like 100 or something charges. So something's gonna stick. But at the end of the day,
It's all a cover up.
A lot of
Hunter Biden's laptop.
facts. Hunter Biden's out here acting crazy.
He out here doing, what's this? Let's just say, what's the powdered sugar lines?
Exactly.
Powdered sugar lines everywhere.
He's even powdered sugar lines everywhere.
If you know what we're saying.
He's out here saying he's going to golf clubs, donating $100K, but he's really out here supporting your neighborhood corner girls.
Oh yeah,
the lot lizards.
He has a whole bunch of like Ray J-esque videos, if you know what I'm saying.
Facts. He has kids from lot lizards and everything. It's crazy.
Lot lizards. You're lint liquor. Remember those commercials?
Yeah, I remember that. But I mean, Donald Trump out here, he's just trying to. I really don't see the things that he did as a crime. But I mean, and government wise, it is a crime because
politics.
It's all political stuff.
If you're a politician, then you're dirty.
It's like, imagine your job saying like, oh yeah, you remember those when you first got hired onto the job, like those papers you had to sign, you didn't turn them in. Oh yeah, we're finna arrest you for that. Like, really?
This is petty stuff.
It's petty paper stuff. Like, it's crime going around global. Cows out here farting and things like that. You worried about me?
Don't be scared. Run the fade.
Oh snap! What if that was a Donald Trump T-shirt? Picture Donald Trump like, "Don't be scared. Run the fade."
I was watching this one comedian, and he's like, Joe Biden is probably the one president that I think you could punch assassinate.
His punch him, he just blows up like in Dragon Ball Z.
Just punch him so hard that he would die.
Like Majin Buu.
Oh man, that's crazy to be that weak.
It is. I mean, it's just a joke, but
I don't even think they could prop him up with all the steroids and stuff that they pump him up with to run another 4 years. I mean, I don't think he would make it.
True.
I don't think he'd live that long.
One thing they are saying is that it's crazy. How can Donald Trump still run for president and be on a RICO charge, but our homeboys that got regular drug charges, regular trespassing charges, can't do nothing. You can't get no job with that, but yeah, he can be a president, the highest position in the state.
Powdered sugar all over the White House that was found.
Oh, and allegedly the secret, and nobody knew what it was, but there's cameras everywhere around. And there's too much going around. See, when you're rich, you can do whatever you want.
People don't want to acknowledge. I think there's truly like a shadow government that operates everything from the shadows, and that most things that happen politically or in the news are all distractions so that they can further their agenda and do things the way they do. I mean, I think it's the reason why, people have cancer and die from cancer. And I think we've had the cure for cancer for many years, but they make so much money off the treatments that they never release that. I think that's pretty much how most things go in the current realm of people.
This is why Magic Johnson should run for president. He beat AIDS. He beat anything. He beat the RICO.
We just need to go to another galaxy, man.
Start all over again?
Be like Guardians of the Galaxy. Here we come. We just need to find a little plant that talks. We'll capture one of the skunks, make him a superhero.
Horrible. Man, comment below. Let me know how you feel about this whole Donald Trump whole indictment situation. Do you feel like it's a joke? Do you feel like they really not finna lock him up? Do you honestly feel like Donald Trump has a chance to win Super Tuesday or even to win the presidency in November?
He's polling ridiculously well, so
I
think everything that they're doing is only making him more believable. So we'll see if their plot to make him not a candidate actually backfires and makes him a super candidate.
You know what else? Before we move on, I want to also ask, if he wins the presidency, this whole RICO act that he has going on, because like Young Thug's RICO case is going on for like a year or whatever, how long it's going to go. His case should be going it starts in March. So, I mean, it should last until November, whatever. What if he wins the presidency? Does that mean like all this work he did, all this work the Fannie Mae did and all Fannie Willis did was for nothing? Because like now he's basically Teflon Don?
Just a Teflon.
Undestructible like Rick Ross?
I mean, I think we'll see what happens. I think they might try to sabotage him, or who knows, they might even try to take him out. I wouldn't put that beyond him.
All I know is if y'all make a woman a president, like a Hispanic woman a president, I'm moving to Switzerland.
Why?
Because
you afraid you're going to get hit with a chancla? You hit chancla right in the head because you be acting up.
So many flashbacks. No, mama. I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
I know your mom didn't use a sandal. She used the belt. That's racist! That's not racist.
That's racist. Moving on to the next topic at hand, man. Okay. We got... You ready?
What do we got?
Pink sauce.
Oh.
We got that.
The coveted pink sauce.
Hey, man. This ain't chlamydia. That's green.
Burr?
Hey, you know, Sexy Red has a lip gloss. Well, before we get to the topic, Sexy Red has a lip gloss line, and her lip gloss lines are like named after STDs.
Her lip gloss is popping?
No, they're named after STDs.
Yeah, I heard it's nasty.
Disgusting.
How do y'all let her be the face of female rap? But let's move it out of the way because we got an update here. It looks like Chief. I'm used to reading Chief Keef all the time, my bad. Chef Pie, creator of viral pink sauce, claims financial ruin after a business deal goes south. I don't even have enough money to buy my kids food or on my own. So sad.
Play the video. Let's see what they're talking about.
What are you doing in your windbreaker over there?
Chef P went viral and is very well known for her pink sauce, but she's been going viral for another reason lately. It's a mess. Let's get right into it. Chef P has had some ups and downs since the launch of pink sauce. Recently, she's went online to say that she's been more down than ever, claiming bankruptcy and starting a GoFundMe. Here she states, as a young entrepreneur with big dreams, I followed my intuition and went forth towards my dreams to create something new. I made a few mistakes on the way, which led me to trust a company that is trying to take everything away from me. They lied to me, they are not paying me, and are not being transparent about my records. I have tried on multiple occasions to try to come to an accord with them, but they refuse to reimburse me for marketing expenses that I spent my own funds towards. I have been silenced and financially sabotaged. She then goes on to say, my mom is on disability and has been giving us $20 just to get by on a daily basis. I am currently facing an eviction that has gone into default. The sheriffs can come to my door any day now. I need legal help. They are refusing to pay me the royalty that is owed. I don't know what else to do. I can't give up. I need help. Given the pink sauce hasn't been super successful, you guys, it could be a type of deal where she has to earn a certain amount of money with that product before she's paid her royalty. I don't know what kind of contract she has. But from the beginning, you can tell this is something that she was passionate about, but really had no idea how to go about it. So if this other guy really did swoop in and really just try to steal her.
And if you don't know about
That
it,
was a terrible TikTok.
it's good. I mean, it's kind of informational a little bit.
But we did hear that basically she had teamed up with, what was the brand?
Like Dave something.
Yeah, they make a bunch of like
Seasonings.
seasonings and salts and sauces. But they teamed up with her because she got in trouble trying to make it on her own, where people were getting stuff in the mail and the bottles was busted or it was expired, and there's basically no regulation on it. And so she teamed up with a real company that already had products in stores, so they could kind of help her mass produce her product and actually make sure they're following FDA regulations. What was super funny is they showed one of her old live streams, and they're like, "Is this FDA approved?" And she goes, "Like, what'd you say?" She goes, "I don't sell medications." She goes,
Is that CDC or FDA? It's not approved. Like the things that she makes in it, even though she makes it with like dragon fruit and a whole bunch of fruits and berries, and they say it tastes like ranch. It's like a real cheap version of ranch, but it's just pink. I mean,
supposed to be like dragon fruit ranch, but people say it just tastes like cheap ranch that's with pink food coloring.
Pretty much. So I mean, so basically what's going on is she started this company up. She gave it to this bigger company. I guess they sold her the dream of, oh yeah, we're gonna mass produce it. We're gonna put you in stores everywhere. They did put her on Walmart, but I'm guessing since the promotion isn't going, you really don't see it promoted anywhere at all. I've never seen a commercial for it. Only time I've seen about it was when it first came out.
I think I might have seen the sauce in Walmart one time. I'm not sure.
I've seen it in Walmart, but I've never seen a commercial for it.
No, I've never seen a commercial or anything like that, but I think there was a lot of damage to her brand whenever she was trying to do it herself, and people were getting like expired or nasty sauce, or package was exploded or whatever. And so it's kind of weird, or it kind of sucks that happens. So her brand was already damaged then, and now that it's actually done correctly and done by a real company, she already had lost that trust.
True.
So it's kind of hard to blow up in a store when people. Oh, remember they said that she was sending all kinds of people to the doctor for food poisoning.
Yeah.
People that ate the pink sauce.
Yeah, some people had food poisoning. I mean, but food poisoning can happen for any. I know people that got food poisoning off of Subway, and Subway's was allegedly fresh.
I've gotten food poisoning off of Subway because it's not fresh, and then I never ate Subway again. And then what made me continue not to eat Subway was I found out they had no animal DNA in some of their food, and it's supposed to be animals.
Exactly. So it don't make
mystery meat.
True. So I mean, with this whole thing, I really feel like I would feel sorry for her, but she continues to lie. Like she says, like, "Oh yeah, I gotta live off my mom. She's home. She's sick, but she sends me like $20. But at the same time, the company that she sold her stuff to said that, oh yeah, we paid her at least over 12 times in a total of
She's made over $120,000 in less than a year.
Exactly.
Where is that
like,
money gone?
Like, yeah, she got that like August of last year. So like, where's all that money gone? So it looks like you've been living beyond your means, because like I said before, I'm not seeing any advertisement about this. Like, I don't see anybody talking about this. She said
that's where her money went. She said she spent it on advertising. Well, why did we never see it? Why was there was basically no advertising? People said that the only time there was advertising was on her TikTok.
And that's free. You can do that yourself. Yeah. I know people that post things on TikTok all the time.
We do it. Follow us on TikTok. Tales from the Crew.
Exactly. Horrible.
Do it.
So, I mean, comment below. Let us know how you feel about this whole pink sauce. Have you tried the pink sauce? Is it worth it? I mean, it was like $8. First off, I'm not buying any sauce for $8. It makes no sense.
You can get pink sauce for $8. it ain't the right sauce.
Facts. And on top of that, like with the whole sauce game, like y'all said, like before earlier, like it's hard to win the sauce game because you got Buffalo Wild Wings, they got a trillion
Hey, they got
sauces.
Chick-fil-A sauce in the stores now, man. You ain't beating that.
Chick-fil-A sauce is polyamorous sauce.
Polynesian?
Polyamorous. 3-in-1. Hey.
Sounds like a weekend for you. But we got Whataburger down in Texas, and they got spicy ketchup, and that is also the truth.
You love spicy ketchup.
I love me some
Have
spicy.
you tried the spicy ketchup number 2?
Oh, like the second version they made of it, where it's like even spicier.
It's really just hot sauce.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm surprised you don't even like hot stuff.
I mean, it's not really hot, so it's just more flavoring. It's like hot-esque, but it's not hot where it actually burns.
Okay.
You know about getting burned.
Hate you. Oh man, but let us know how you feel about the whole pink sauce situation.
Emotional damage.
Pink sauce situation, but it looks like you're moving on to the next topic. My co-host's favorite Black American,
I hate
Charleston.
this guy. I wish somebody would hit him with a truck already.
That's the only way you can stop him.
This man's got too many weapons. They said he's the blade of the streets, and the only way to stop him is just to run him over.
Is it that bad?
Pretty much. But we're gonna play this clip.
And wait, hold on. So before we play the clip, man,
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm about to take a bathroom break. What do you gotta say?
You go. Okay, you can take me out of here. So it looks like here, man, Charleston White and them had a scheduled fight. It was a celebrity boxing match. You had Say Cheese was fighting Sauce Woody, Sauce Gohan.
Yeah, here, click if you need to play the video.
All right, Sauce Woody playing Sauce Gohan. You had DFW Flame fighting Moneybag, not Moneybag, some other dude named Moneybag. You had this Amaretta and this Kenzo B. They fought. That fight, we don't got a clip about that, but that fight only lasted like 20 seconds. They kicked both girls out because they was doing some. They're putting people in headlocks, trying to do like knee drops and everything. But this is a boxing match. But yeah, back to the topic. Charleston White had to fight. He was finna go against Plug God. Before the fight, they tried to do a little conference. Talk about everything that's going on. And I guess Charleston White had other plans on hand. Look what he had to do. Pushed him. Came back with the mace. Maced him. Blinded. Look at that. And the two white dudes are just sitting there looking like whatever. And Charleston White has no shame. He don't care. He gonna tell you that he carry a pig knife, he carry a taser, he carry some mace. Cause for anybody that's gonna try you, because he knows, and I feel like he's right. Like most people in the streets, not really thinking everything through. They not calculated. If somebody try you on the streets, they think you soft. But if you pull out a can of mace, you hit them with some mace, they finna be baffled. They ain't finna know what to do. Most people gonna get scared and run away like Soulja Boy did. But more about Charleston White. Looks like here the same dude, the Plug God, tried to run up on Charleston White again, and he was like, he ain't having it. He had some things to say.
Charles, what you did to him, bro?
Hey, bro,
Show him how you did it.
Batman, Inspector Gadget. He has more weapons than Wolverine.
Nigga just hit me in the head with a knife, bro. Charleston White just hit me in the head with a knife. Elevator. Hold on. Let me tell y'all what happened. Look, they didn't tell me. Look, first of all, I want to apologize to all my friends and family out there, that anybody that paid for the pay-per-view live that didn't get to see me fight. They didn't tell me, bro. My shit. All right.
Busted
I
open.
couldn't even see it.
I mean, he was.
Did he? So it looked like. Let me bring this on screen. It looked like he scraped him, and sometimes when you get scraped like a knife, and it's like a really a hard point knife, and it scrapes, like it's gonna bleed a lot. But unless he really dragged it, it's more like a scrape than an actual like in a drag. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't even see it now. Once he got the blood off of it, like I can't even see the cut.
So the scratch basically
It was basically a scratch.
I mean, he did whack him in the head with.
Because he just probably just went wham, and it just scratched him a little bit. And
he did.
You know, if you get cut anywhere on your head, it bleeds a lot. I've even shaven. You know, you should try to shave your beard right here. Accidentally nicked like the bottom of my ear, and that shit took like 10 minutes to stop bleeding. So pretty much anywhere on your head or your face, you get nicked. It takes a minute to stop bleeding. So I think it looked a lot worse than it did, because you see him go like this, and then you see the all the blood. You're thinking like, oh, like he really caught him, but at the end of the day, it looked like it was just a little scratch. He got grazed.
So after Sauce Walker and them came at him, Charles what's it called, Soldier Boy came at him, 600 Breezy came at him.
600 Breezy was smart though. Because people were like, 600 Breezy, why don't you press him and stuff? And he goes, it's not worth it. This man is going to snitch on me. Or if I really get on him, he's going to try to be like, oh, I have free grounds to use all my weapons. And it's like,
I'm on probation. I can't do nothing.
This dude wasn't in the streets like that. He's just an antagonizer. He's just basically another.
He went to jail for shooting somebody.
He's probably for baiting him.
No, he said when he was a kid, he went to jail for, I think he went to jail for attempted murder. He was in jail. They was stealing at a store. Some man was trying to stop them from stealing. They was by the car. He tried to be like some superhero, still by the car, and Charles White. He basically was TK. He basically, but didn't kill him.
He was like a Daniel Hernandez.
No, he didn't snitch. He don't snitch. He said he didn't snitch.
I'm just saying the way he acts now.
I mean, he's gonna tell you. I mean, but don't you respect?
That's what I'm saying. He talks trash to people.
Do you respect it? That's the question. Like, do you respect somebody that's at least honest with you? Like, other people gonna lie to your face, like, I'm gonna keep it loyal. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. But then, like,
no, I do respect his honesty, but it's like he talks his crap to get known. And then he carries a bunch of weapons because he knows people's not gonna like what he has to say.
It's words. You're not supposed to fight me because I'm speaking words. It's words.
Yeah, but
I thought sticks and stones might break my bones, but words will never hurt me. So if my words are hurting you, like, why? Like, it's just words. Like, I'm just trolling you. You know I'm trolling you. So
trolling has gotten people put in a casket.
It has, but at the same time, you seen this other video of Charles White that's going viral of like all the California gang members like trying to run up and talk to him, and he was him and one other person, and it was like
yeah,
30.
I saw that video,
and they didn't do nothing
because everyone knows because no one really wants to catch a murder charge on him. Let's be honest, this is a random guy that you don't, that's not your op, that you have no real beef with. He just is a man that runs his mouth. So usually what you do with someone when you run a mouth, you smack them around, let them know what time it is to stop running your mouth. But he's someone that's running his mouth but keeps every weapon imaginable on him. So it's like you're kind of in a catch-22, because it's like most people that run their mouth, you're going to teach them a lesson. But he's running his mouth and got the Batman utility belt on. And so it's just like even if you catch him lacking, you know that he's gonna tell, and most likely if he's with someone, and even if you like knock him out and then slump him or whatever, probably the person he with is gonna tell on you, because then you're not gonna go after the person he's with, because then you're gonna be like doing 2 assault charges. So it's like it's really not worth it at the end of the day, and he knows that, so he kind of lives off it's not worth it, because no one's really gonna kill him.
True.
Unless he keeps on going this hard, where he maybe like runs into someone on accident and tries to like throw a knife at someone or do some stiff stuff like this when they didn't really press the issue. Someone might actually say that's enough and put in the word like, all right, we're not just beating him up because he's talking trash. He's doing too much. It's time just to take him out.
But at the same time, he's a handicap. He has one eye. So how much cool points do you get for knocking out somebody with one eye?
That's why I say it's a catch-22, because it's like he's tell you he's gonna snitch. He's got one eye, so he's got a disability. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. Most people that are like that, they know better. It's like that Aiden Ross dude, that that little kid that he's friends with that talks so much trash.
Yeah.
And then he was like, no one will ever beat me up ever in my life. And then he got jumped by 2 dudes with
because he didn't have his Batman utility belt. That's one thing you gotta have. You gotta have a utility belt, because people finna try you, but nobody's gonna try you. This pig knife he has, like this. I don't even know if the pig knife is legal. I thought like a knife over certain inches you can't have.
But everything state by state. So you never know what state. You know what's crazy, especially with people that travel that are on tour, like comedians, artists, or whatever, that you almost got to get up to date on the rules everywhere you go, because it's like each
true, especially with gun laws.
You never, yeah, exactly. Gun laws, you could get real messed up, especially go to New York with a firearm.
Oh, you going down?
You doing real time.
Anywhere, if I go anywhere up north with a gun, if it's not a stand your ground state, I'm not bringing my pistol.
In Texas, I could have a gun on my hip and a holster with no license and be legal, as long as I'm
It's not loaded into something. It's like, I think it's like, it can't be loaded. You can't?
It can be loaded.
Yeah, I don't know.
How are they gonna have to let you carry a gun and be like, no, you can't have no ammo?
You know how the rules be like, oh yeah, you can have a gun, but it has to be in a box, but the gun has to be in the box over here. And
that's usually no, but it's like crazy because states even have different rules when you're traveling. Like it's some vehicles, it's like if you have a weapon in the vehicle and it's not a pistol, it's got to be unloaded. Like usually if you have any type of rifle or anything and it's in the vehicle, it has to be completely unloaded.
So basically,
it can't be ready to go.
So basically, you have to have your empty clip in, and then you have to have your full clip right next to it. So when it's really time to go down, you can press the button like poop.
Most people are gonna have it ready to go if they're really on some dumb stuff.
True that, because your op ain't lacking. Your op is ready to take the charge regardless. He taking the charge and taking you out.
That's what's crazy about New York beef. Is that they mainly use knives, but now sometimes they get so desperate that they're actually using guns, knowing that even if they get caught with one, they're doing like 5 to 10, that's crazy punishment for just being caught with one. Like you didn't commit no crime, you just had one.
Yeah, that make no sense. It's like no self. Like, can you get self defense? You get self defense, but you still got to do 10 years. Is it really self defense? If you got to do 10 still?
What's
K-Flock?
K-Flock, that's exactly what happened. He's trying to claim self-defense, but they're like, you can't claim self-defense if you have a weapon that you're not supposed to have anyway.
It don't make no sense. Like, they're trying to catch you. Like, that's why New York, first off, I'm not trying to move to New York because the prices of real estate, getting a house in New York is crazy expensive. It snow like crazy. It looks like nobody got a car. Everybody want to walk and catch a subway train. Then I heard
I actually like New York a lot. I've been
You ever been on the subway train?
Yeah.
Did you hear about the rule about the subway train? If you catch a random trolley with the train by itself, there's only one person in there. Do not go in there because most likely it's a homeless person. Take a crap.
Yeah, and then you gotta be stuck in there the whole time.
Exactly. You don't want to go in there.
You gotta do a test sniff. You gotta just dip your head in.
Exactly.
What's
disgusting.
going on?
But I mean, comment below.
I never really had no problems on subways. There's usually enough people on it, and as long as you're not going at odd hours. 2, 3, 4, 5.
And you get pickpocketed, and people still. Oh yeah, I remember this one girl.
You got to know how to get around the pickpockets. You got to make sure you have your things in your front pockets. If you got a jacket, you have it on your inside pocket and zipped up. Like you got to know how to move accordingly if you're going to be around where you're bumping into a lot of people.
I remember this one girl I knew. She was like, I texted her. She's like, oh yeah, I'm going to New York for this vacation. Like she's going to New York for something. And like she texted me, she was leaving. She made it there, and like within the first 2 hours, she said, "Oh yeah, can you send me $100? I got somebody pickpocketed me." I was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, I was walking out, trying to walk to my Uber, and people started bumping me and everything. And the next thing you know, I didn't have my wallet."
Sometimes they'll do it in a crowd, or as just a person.
It's crazy. So you gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful where you stand, and always use
Sometimes
Apple
you gotta
Pay.
Bump back.
Sometimes you use Apple Pay. Just use Apple Pay. Solve a lot of problems. But comment below. Let me know how you feel about Charleston White. Is he Teflon Don? Is anybody gonna knock him out? Will Soulja Boy get his revenge? Will Nate Robinson ever wake up? Find out next time. But you already know, man. This couch announcements. Talk that ish, co-host.
Welcome to the halftime show of Tales from the Crib. It is couch announcements where we let you know what's going on with the podcast, what's going on with us, and what's going on with our other channels. It's a halftime show, so let's go ahead and get started on what's new with Tales from the Crib. What you working on, co-host?
Hey, man, you already know what I'm working on, man. You gotta play it again. You already know what I'm working on, man. I got the new WWE. I got the John Cena storyline going on. It's like 15 episodes, 15 matches I'm gonna do. I was gonna try to give y'all 15 episodes, but it looks like I'm gonna be giving y'all 10 because I messed up some of them double episode. But man, whatever. Watch the wrestling. I'm trying to get higher than my co-host on my views on my wrestling and his 2K. I'm gonna beat you. First off, it's about the subscribers, not about the view count.
Deceptions, because you ain't keeping up with none of my videos on the game.
First off, you get no subscribers from it. You just get views.
I get everything.
You
I know
lied.
you know what did get us subscribers? Check out my latest Dragon Ball Z Kakarot video.
That did.
It got us some subs. It's got like over 300 views. So it's good for the gaming channel. So check it out on TFTC Gaming. And we post what we play. We play all kinds of games: fighting, basketball, UFC, Star Wars.
Man, look
Dragon
out for
Ball
that
Z.
new 2K24 come out. Whatever mode they got, Mamba mode. Man, we playing that. I'm starting to think like,
Man, you know what's crazy
What?
is like I feel like this year went by so fast because I'm still not even done with like everything I wanted to do in 2K23.
what were you gonna do next? You got like 2 more playoff
I
games
got like
left.
2 weeks to get done. I'm probably gonna still be playing.
You finna play that game till December.
No, I
probably
mean
not gonna finish.
I'm not. I'm in the playoffs. I'm in the second round of the playoffs, so I only got 2 more rounds. So I'm definitely gonna finish it all the way through until I get knocked out or I win in the finals, which we know I'm gonna kill it in the finals. And then after that, I'll jump into 2K 20. Is it 23?
24.
24? But I wanted to do all the Jordan challenges.
Oh yeah, the one I started. You know what? I was thinking that.
I've been meaning to do those, but I was playing my season all year that I never got to it.
Man, I was thinking about that.
Now they're gonna have the Kobe challenge.
But that first game that I played with like the Michael Jordan California, North Carolina game I played, that was like 20 minutes to 2 quarters, my G. I was there forever. But I mean, if you really
you gotta
think,
lower the.
no, you can't.
Oh, you can't.
No, but at the same time, you really if you think about it, every quarter is like 10 to 12 minutes. So it's really you just playing 4 quarters, but it just felt forever.
And then you lost how to play again.
I do, yeah, man. I was BSing. I'm like, oh, I thought the game was finna trick me. I thought it was like one of those. It was like the
Once you get your stats, the game's over.
no. I thought it was like one of those like it was like, oh yeah, Michael Jordan has to score 16 points, get 9 rebounds. I was like, oh yeah, if you score 17, you lost because we said 16. I thought it was being petty like that, but like it's not.
You gotta at least get there.
You gotta at least get 16, and then if it was that was the case, I would have just blew him out like I did the second time around. Michael Jordan had 60 points, 15 rebounds, 30 assists. I would have just did it like that, but I thought like they wouldn't exactly 16, 9, and whatever.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I lost.
Check out all of our gaming on TFTC Gaming. Check out TFTC clips if you like the podcast but are short on time. We clip out the whole show for you and put it out throughout the week. The podcast comes out on Tuesday. We usually have clips
putting
come
time
out
in
the
on
rest
this
of the
one.
week on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then we maybe have some leftover clips Monday or Tuesday. We drop them as well. So check out TFTC clips for the podcast clipped out.
Hey,
But
time
we need to talk about our moneymaker over here, Crib
6K.
Reaction.
God dang.
We're at 5.57, yeah, almost at 5.6K subs. So get us to 6K. We're at 5,570, and we've done 390 videos over there. If you a fan of all kinds of music, international music, we don't matter if you're into Spanish music, Korean music, American music. What is who's the guy I don't like? Burna Boy. Where's he from?
Africa?
Oh, they're gonna slander you in the comments. I know. Is it?
He's not Jamaican. He's not Haitian.
I forget. So they mentioned it
He's
somewhere.
from Africa.
I'm not a fan of his.
He's
so I don't
African.
know. But where?
You're doing too much.
But we check people from all over the world. We do Star Wars videos. We just checked out Ahsoka. We checked out some Blackpink and some XG. We even checking out some New York Joe rappers with Kyle Rich, Jen Carter, and Tata. So we
Man, y'all
check
gotta
out,
put more respect on our American videos. Y'all playing games. These foreign videos is killing us. We finna find a secret formula to the Krabby Patty with the American
I'm
videos.
famous
Watch.
overseas, man. I'm an international sensation.
You know what I think we gotta do with these American videos?
Some
We
of them
gotta
do
have
good. Our Doja Cat videos do really good.
That don't count.
That does count.
I'm talking about
Doja
the
Cat
other
is
ones. I'm
amazing.
talking about the other ones.
This Kyle Rich video did pretty good.
They
3
only
days.
better. You know what probably would have been better? If we had like an open back.
Our Chris Brown videos do really well. We
Really?
got a lot of Chris Brown fans. Chris Brown videos get over 1,000 every video.
We need to do more Chris Brown videos.
We just did one. It's going to be coming out later this week.
Like
Another one.
In the great words of Kanye West.
Sierra videos do real good. Anytime we do someone that's like huge,
What about
Beyonce videos do really good. Our
about
Beyonce videos get over 1,000. That one Sam Smith video we did got like 80,000, but
But you won't even do Sam Smith anymore.
that's because we were trolling, and that was hilarious. And Seth got scarred for life. Shout out Seth, real good _Doty. We're coming back with TFTC Sports. We're going to start bringing that back. So we'll be ready for the NFL season. Let us know. How about them Cowgirls?
It's time to move on to the show. 'Cause I got to get through it. But
I'm trying to make this the longest show ever.
Nah, it's like we'll be over soon. So moving. So it's time to start the show. Before we move on, do you have anything else to say, co-host?
No.
It's time to get to the snitching. My co-host's favorite part of the topic: what new Florida rappers
We call this
snitch?
the real Boston Richie section.
Because everybody from Florida is snitching.
Yes.
They all real.
Especially from. Never mind.
So it looks like here, Jacksonville's favorite, Youngin Ace.
It's getting cold in the studio.
Youngin Ace is out here saying that he ain't no snitch, but Julio says, yeah, he is. Julio dropped the video. I didn't even know what's funny. I thought this was a random video. I didn't know Julio dropped the video of it, because now it makes all sense.
Julio be exposing snitches. He be on his 1090 Jake-ish. He's done it actually a couple times before to other rappers.
Play the video.
Now he set his sights on his ultimate op, Youngin Ace.
You know they shot at Julio mama.
I've heard.
They shot her finger off.
Her finger off?
Yeah.
They were fighting.
Who was fighting?
They right there, you just seen they were fighting. Shit. I ain't even, you know what I'm saying?
You were there.
I don't, like I said.
Okay, tell me the situation. Like I said, this happened in Duval County.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what was been reported or not reported. So tell me the scenario, what happened right here.
They were fighting.
Who was fighting?
Them right there, you just seen.
But tell me who, though. I don't know. Explain this.
They were, them two right there.
Who was fighting?
Them two right there.
Who were they?
Jeremy and them.
Jeremy?
Yeah.
Okay.
They were fighting.
Jeremy's fighting who? Now, Jeremy's your boys, right? Your side?
No.
Who's on your side?
The other boy.
Who's the other boy?
My brother.
Who's your brother? Trevon?
Yeah.
Okay.
They was fighting.
Why were they beefing?
I don't even remember. Like I said, I swear, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't even know why they beefing.
Okay, that's explainable.
See, that's the thing about this.
So he was snitching.
I mean, you think that's snitching?
So say, call my lawyer.
You think that's snitching?
Call.
I mean, sometimes
You know what? He didn't stay as solid as when we saw Mimo 600 video.
True that. Chicago was like, it's different. Like, it was him, I guess, but it was like him having a gun. It was like him and his homeboy. He had a gun in the car. It don't think him and his homeboy. This is like him showing you a fight. Oh yeah, these two homeboys fought. We know when these your homeboys. Who your homeboy? This is what I don't get. Like,
I mean, it's not really snitching. I'm kind of trolling. He just said that I don't know what happened.
They just fought.
That's that guy, and this guy is my brother. So he fought. If he gets fight, I'm gonna see what's going on.
Exactly.
That's all I know.
And that's the thing about snitching. Like, it's so crazy because even lying to the cops is now considered snitching. Like, you can be like, oh yeah, and you can make it. You can fabricate names like, oh yeah, Cotton P did this and Sugar Plum did this and yada yada yada.
I heard about
yada,
Sugar
yada.
Plum.
Sugar Plum here crazy in the streets, man. Don't exactly.
No, yeah, I get it.
But I forgot what I was going to say. But yeah, so they be lying. People be lying and making up. You see a lot of people, they lie and make up stories.
They
be like,
say
oh yeah, you
that there's
snitched.
no snitching, even though it was a fake story.
Exactly. I'm like, I don't understand. Like, I thought the snitching was like you get charged with the crime, but they can't. They stay moving the goalposts.
I would say, I mean, everyone has their own definition, but I would say you just go with the one that where if you snitch on someone and they get in trouble with the law, that's snitching.
So what
if
if you-
your testimony is a key factor of someone doing time, then you snitch.
So what was that FBG butter crime? What is that considered?
What FBG butter crime?
You see the FBG butter
What?
crying?
Oh, when he was crying?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just being a femme fatale. I don't know. It's being
Were
a
you
little
surprised
girl.
when you saw that video?
No, he's from 63rd. It's typically what they do.
Oh, you see he dropped his flag? He ain't no more 63rd?
Typical 63rd behavior. I mean, what did you expect?
I thought if keep it solid, keep it real, keep it FYBJ, man. I thought he did his homework.
FYB Jamin be whooping.
Whooping.
he be whooping all over the place. He's homeless, man. He's asking for favors from Adam 22.
True that. So okay, back to the story. Young Julio dropped this video of Young Ace allegedly snitching, and Ace, he got tired of it. He got tired of biting his tongue, so he dropped like a 10-15 minute video of him trying to clear his name. We got a video on the next slide here.
We got more. I didn't know this was.
It's him responding. It's 15 minutes.
This is 15 minutes. We ain't watching this whole thing. I'll tell you that right now.
No, I'm not 15 minutes.
You better get a 15-minute uppercut. I got the Young and Ace paperwork, but it says he got snitched on. 1090 Jake is confused how he snitched when he got snitched on. Let's see the video.
These niggas showed me a whole video, cuz that went viral. This video went viral, bro. Motherfuckers know what this is. They fighting, bro. These niggas fighting. These niggas fighting, cuz. Who that's? See that? You feel me? They fighting. Ain't like these niggas on. This nigga ain't. How I'ma say he shot? How I'ma say he shot? And this nigga, he fighting, cuz. Come on, bro. Stop playing with me, bro. Real shit, bro. Hold on, cuz. Let me go to this shit. Should I play this video or should I go straight to this thing, bro? Should I go to the paperwork on this shit? Should I go to the paperwork on this shit real quick? Hold on. I'm gonna go to this paperwork because the fuck nigga playing with me, cuz. This nigga isn't. That's the wrong one, cuz. This wrong one? Let me get right. Let me flip this bitch. Real shit. Hold on. I had to call my lawyers because I'm like, bro, why these niggas on this bitch playing with me? Hold on. How you flip this camera? I hate doing this shit. Cuz. Hold on. Let me roll this. Let me.
Oh man, he goes to show him the paperwork and then his live.
Down for you. This some shit, cuz.
Is that Julio jamming his connection? You see academics saying, let's do it. So we got Young and Ace trying to show his paperwork, but every time he goes to show his paperwork, the camera freezes. So is he really trying to show the paperwork?
Nah, I'm not believing.
Looking guilty.
My dog from Florida, man. You know the ain't no 4K.
You know the motto in Florida.
Ain't no Google
We're
Fiber.
in Florida. We don't say solid.
Good job. We in
We're
Florida. We don't say
solid as our high school education.
Number one.
No.
Stop playing.
No.
Nah, but I mean, they say he got snitched on, so I mean, you really don't know what to believe. Young and they say he don't, he's doing the whole Dirk thing, saying like, oh yeah, people try to snitch on me. I don't like snitches. All snitches gotta go. So yeah,
I don't think there's really nothing here. I mean, it sounds like he just said, I don't know what happened. This is my brother. I don't know this dude. They got in a disagreement and I stepped in when the disagreement happened. That's all I know.
Sure.
That's not really saying anything. That's just saying people fought. I helped the person that I know, and that's it. So it ain't really nothing bad.
It's not no Boston Richie type stuff, no 6 9 type stuff.
I think this 1090 Jake stuff got everyone walking on eggshells. They are scared. They're scared that they're gonna get the real Boston Richie treatment. Real Boston Richie still got his career, but his songs were doing millions and millions and millions of views, and now when he drops them, they're
struggling to get a million.
They're struggling to get a million or 500K. So it definitely
struggling to get a million.
It definitely affects
your
numbers. His numbers now were nowhere near what they were before all the snitching stuff came out.
Unless you gonna.
And if you listen to Gunna, then I hate you. Because you a snitch too. If you listen to Gunna, then you would probably snitch. Which is most people, because most people nowadays only care about their themselves. So they only that's the only thing that comes to mind. They would probably snitch on their mother and father, their brother and sister, their grandma and grandpa, as long as they didn't get in trouble.
For Italian beef and a Pepsi.
Exactly. Give them the butter treatment.
All right, but comment below. Let us know how you feel about the Young and A situation and how you feel about this whole 1098 Jake being the whole gatekeeper. Because, I mean, the fact that y'all leaving it up to him to tell y'all, oh, yeah, this is official. He's a snitch. Oh, he's not a snitch. I mean, it always gives room
DJ
for...
Academics stamped him.
But at the same time, people can be bought. So if you're willing to pay...
1090 Jake can't be bought.
He can be bought.
He's immune.
All right. So if you have paperwork and somebody said, I'm gonna give you $1 million and to put out my paperwork, are you gonna do it? $1 million not to put out T.I. paperwork about him snitching. Are you doing it?
No, I would do it just because I hate T.I. that much. I would be like, you would have to get to the billions, T.I., to keep this from coming out. I'm taking your career.
You just criminal. How you gonna take somebody to career? They gotta feed their family. They got a family to feed. They got kids.
I don't mean T.I.'s never won. I mean, look at his children. Look at his wife. It's a bunch of L's everywhere.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, look. I mean, you seen his kid? His kid look as like crazy. His kid looks like
King.
What was that Nickelodeon show where they were like in the jungle?
Wild Thornberries.
The Wild Thornberries. He looks like the little crazy boy from the Wild Thornberries. That's what he looks like.
Speaking of looks like here, man, looks like we're moving on to the next topic at hand. We got the show that brought back the violence.
Undisputed is back, baby. Back like they never left. Stephen A thought that he pulled out the ultimate trick by getting Shannon Sharp over to ESPN part-time. Because Shannon wants to focus on his podcast, so he only wants to be on the sports news shows part-times twice a week. So he thought that was enough to destroy Undisputed, but Skip brought out the freaking Avengers. He got Michael Irvin, Richard Sherman, and Keyshawn on Undisputed, and people are saying this is already a cult classic.
I feel the same way because at first I thought it was going to be like the same thing. First off, I thought it was going to be the same thing that ESPN did. You know how Skip Bayless every day he has like people coming on. If they keep 4 people on every time, these 4 people, it's gonna be fire. I know they brought Lil Wayne on at the end of the episode, but I really don't expect Lil Wayne to be on every episode. I really don't want to hear his opinion.
Oh, I was about to say, how did they all fit on that little table? That was the only comment that people were saying. It's like they got all these stars and couldn't get a bigger table.
Exactly. I mean, they should be getting a bigger table soon, but with this whole lineup, I'm digging it. I'm liking it, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of Dallas Cowboy bias. Anytime a Dallas Cowboy topic come up,
How do you get all these Cowboy super fans? What, Sherman probably the only one that don't like the Cowboys?
Pretty much, Sherman. I mean, Keyshawn's probably iffy.
The only thing I'm concerned about is basketball talk. Is he going to do basketball talk exclusively with Lil Wayne, or is he just going to still have this whole crew around for the basketball talk? And do they truly know about,
You know about LeBron James?
Well, of course, everyone does. But, I mean, do they really know the ins and outs of ball?
No, not. I mean, when they talk,
Uncle Shay Shay, for him being a Hall of Famer NFL player, he really knew the game actually quite well when he would discuss basketball. So I never had any problem with him talking about the Lakers or any basketball topic in general. But these guys, I don't think I've ever heard any of them really speak on basketball. They kind of just usually stick to football and football only. So I wonder if they're going to stick to that and be like, we're football guys, so we're going to only speak on football, or if they're going to cross over like Shannon did and talk about all the sports.
I think with this time that they just started, they started yesterday, whatever day it is. They just started the show.
Today, we're recording the show Monday night. They started
in this football
Monday.
season. Basketball season don't start for 2-3 months, so they got time. You can worry about that later.
Who are they gonna get for basketball? They're gonna bring in me.
I mean, they could bring in some more people, but at the same
hashtag bring Chico on Undisputed.
But they never really not. I mean, with basketball, they really don't talk all of basketball. They talk LeBron James. It's really gonna be like this year. It's gonna be a whole bunch of LeBron James topics, Westbrook topics.
I actually watched basketball topics quite a bit on Undisputed because I always like how animated Shannon would get.
He's not gonna do that anymore. Like carrying the whole cognac with the black him out. He's not gonna be able to do that on ESPN.
It's a shame.
It's a shame, but I mean,
it's only going to be on Club Shay Shay on YouTube.
True that. I like this whole little concept they have going on. When it comes to the football, I saw this it's like so football heavy. When it comes to football, it's finna be like they finna have a whole bunch of stuff to say.
Let's watch this clip and see how they did.
And if he gets that shot, if Dak was to get injured, right? Okay. He's been injured in the past. And if Trey gets his shot, and if he gets that shot, and he plays the way that he was drafted to play,
you have
exactly.
seen nothing. You have seen nothing to indicate
that is very Michael. That is true.
You have seen nothing.
But let's not say it's not.
Look at Skip Bayless' face.
It's not true.
Let's deal in facts. Let's deal in facts. We're gonna deal in facts. They can't get out of Dak's deal anytime soon. Trey Lance is on a first-round contract in 2 years. They're going to have that option. They're not bringing up the option. They're not accepting his option. They're not going to pick up his option if he's not the starter. So he got 2 years. You got 2 years. You're talking about a 4-year plan.
I think they'll give him more years.
You got two to make a decision on Trey Lance before you got to pay him big-time money. And you're not paying him big-time money if he's not the starter. So Dak in 2 years
he
still has
done nothing to earn no big-time money.
So if you want to get rid of Dak in 2 years...
Dak is a mediocre quarterback, and he gets injured a lot. So I heard that they were talking about that if he was a threat to Dak.
We got it. Let's do the next topic at hand. This is the next topic, Trey Lance. That's the next topic.
Let's go ahead and jump into
No. Wait, hold on. Back to this. So with this whole thing, you see us 4 people. I mean, like what people are saying is, you see, it's like Skip Bayless. You can barely like he's gonna have to wear more hats. He's gonna have to do the whole Molly rope, the whole moderator. He's gonna have to like dish out topics, say like little small things here and there. He's not really gonna be saying that much, but I mean, if he gets that right, it's gonna be pretty good.
I think that he's just being nice, that he's giving these guys an opportunity, and he doesn't want to upset them off the jump. So he's going to give them time to talk. But I think as time goes on, he's going to do the moderator thing, but I think he's going to speak more and more and let there be one topic where he disagrees with these guys, and he's going to turn into old Skip.
I mean, he disagreed with the LeBron James take. He disagreed with them with the whole LeBron James take.
That's what I'm saying. If it's a topic he's passionate about, he's definitely going to make sure that his voice is heard. So I think that it'll be good. I think they might have to kind of have some growing pains for maybe the first month, but I think they'll hit their stride as long as everyone's on board. They're like, we're gonna treat this as a team, and we're gonna do everything we can to make this successful, rather than thinking about individual shine.
Speaking of 5 years, we're gonna do in 5 years. In 5 years, this will be 2028. Do you think these same people are going to be on the same show? Because Shannon Sharp gave him 4 to 5 years.
Yeah, and it was great years, and I enjoyed every minute of it. That's probably my favorite 2 co-hosts of all time, Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless. They made me never watch Stephen A. at all. With this, I'll probably watch them both because I still want to see what Shannon has to say. But I think they'll be good. The only thing I'm worried about, honestly, when you say, are these guys going to still be around? I worry about Skip. Just because of the fact of his age, man. Like,
you think Skip out of all of them? He's the same age as Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin has got to be like in the same age.
I mean, I don't know. Like, how old is you want to ask your phone?
I mean, if anything,
just look up how old is Skip Bayless, because like, man, I mean, honestly, the average age of I think people in the United States for males is I think that you only live to like 77. And what age is Skip right now? Just type in Skip Bayless age.
Skip Bayless Michael Irvin is 57, number one. I didn't know he was that young. And Skip Bayless is 71. So yeah, Skip Bayless, if you had to go in order, Skip Bayless, Michael Irvin, Keyshawn Johnson.
That's what I'm saying. 71, when most males in the United States only live to 77, and he's 71. Yeah. I mean,
5 years is pretty.
You kind of, usually your last 4 or 5 years of life, you're not in tip-top shape. Tier. You're kind of on your way down. So I don't know how many years he's got.
So this is what he's doing. Like, he's basically like getting ready to pass the baton off. So he's like,
maybe he'll do the moderator role with a reduced talking time. He may be doing that for his age.
I can see that.
Possibly. Maybe as the years go on, he'll start talking less and less, but he still wants to be around.
Yeah,
I just wonder, man, it's like, when you're famous and you've made a buttload of money, I know that you may love what you do, but when are you going to actually just put it behind you and enjoy the money that you made, enjoy your retirement? If I was a super athlete and did this and that, I wouldn't be trying to get on TV and still work until like 60 or 70. I'm talking like 45. I'm not doing anything else.
True. One thing I do like about
like 50 years old, especially if we made millions, man.
True.
We're just going to have like over 20 years of just partying.
True. And one thing I do like about this is like when they talk about basketball and everything, because they talk about the whole LeBron James and trusting LeBron James, and like they called him out, on it, like, oh yeah, you like you like Michael Jordan and everything, but I mean, you gotta think about it, when LeBron, like you said, like LeBron James ain't clutch to Michael Jordan to take that shot, but at the same time, we already know LeBron James isn't the greatest shooter of all time. Like he's not gonna take a 3-point shot. When he drove against the Denver Nuggets, like he had like 3-4 people on him, and every time Skip Bayless was like, so Michael Jordan would have took it. It was like, yeah, Michael Jordan would have took it, but I mean, you probably would have missed it. At the same time, this is like 4 or 5 people on you. So I just want LeBron James to make the best read. So I see a lot of them, they don't do the whole bias thing, or like they always go back, oh yeah, back in the day it would have been like this. Like they keep it up for, like, you hear Sherman Network, what's his name, Sherman, whatever his name is. He's
Richard
Sherman Network. Richard Sherman, he's gonna talk about stats like, oh yeah, 38% from the field and yada yada yada. Keyshawn Johnson.
Yeah, I mean, when you really put a pencil to it, Jordan's done way more in less years than LeBron ever could with like 2 breaks in his career. So when you look at all the things that he's done, it's truly not close. I think LeBron's got a bunch of longevity records, and that is something to definitely be
They talk
proud
about
of
that
as far
also
as
because the fact that he's like this high in age and he averaged like 22 points in the season, but once the playoffs started, he turned it up, and he on top of that he was injured and still was leading them in scoring.
yeah, but it's about to be the Austin Reeves show this year.
Hey,
Hillbilly Kobe's taking
it don't matter. I mean, LeBron James still giving you 23.
Yeah. No, a lot of people say that's the problem with the Lakers and why the Lakers didn't go far, because LeBron's to the age where he needs to be, instead of a 1A, he needs to be a 1B. And Anthony Davis needs to be the 1A. He needs to be the first option on the Lakers, but Anthony Davis hasn't shown that he can, one, be healthy enough to accept that load, and two, actually can continually produce at a high level. For him being a big man, he takes way too many jump shots. Him and Karl Anthony Towns are way too big to be shooting jumpers all day long. They need to play big boy basketball, like Stoudemire used to say, I'm playing bully ball today. That means he's putting it in your chest and then putting it in your mouth, and there's nothing you can do to stop him. Those guys are too dang big to play like little girls. I don't understand that. I mean, it's like, where are your cojones at? Like, you are 7'1". You need to go down on the post and dunk like you're Shaq instead of doing turnaround fadeaways when you got someone that's 5 or 6 inches shorter than you guarding you.
Okay, one last question before we move on. When we was watching this new panel, why do you like this whole this whole four people panel compared to the ESPN? You know, sometimes ESPN give you like it's Skip Bayless. I mean, not Skip Bayless. It's Stephen A. Smith, JJ Redick, Jay Will, Mad Dog, and like some girl there all at one time. You don't like that setup, but when it's like this setup,
I do like setup. It's mainly based on the people. Like, I like when JJ Redick was on First Take.
But when no, but what is it like? When is that lineup? When is JJ Redick on the table, Stephen A. Smith, Jay Williams, and then like it's Mad Dog. You can change out that person, Mad Dog, or it's like
some Max Kellerman before somebody else.
Yeah, some random person, Max Kellerman, or like
Kendrick Perkins.
Yeah, anybody. Yeah. You like this? You like this setup better?
What are you talking about? Like their actual studio setup, or like
Therefore, okay, these four, they're starting 4 versus ESPN starting 4. Do you like?
I like this one better.
You like this one better? Really? So wait.
Because JJ Redick wasn't on there all the time. I don't really like Jay Williams at all. I think he's terrible at his job, and I should be doing his job.
What about Keyshawn Johnson, Michael Irvin?
I think Keyshawn Johnson is funny, but I think he should be in like a diminished role. I don't think he should be on the table all the time. I think they should bring him in and out depending on the topics. I think Michael Irvin is funny, but you got to watch. He sometimes talks too much and is long-winded, so he definitely needs to be reeled in. But Richard Sherman's always been pretty funny. I've never had a problem with Richard Sherman.
He's too smart sometimes. He be using like big words for no reason.
And I did like the Seattle Seahawks and the Legion of Boom and all that. And I always thought he talked a lot of trash. It was like the Kevin Garnett of the NFL.
He was like slow as dirt as a cornerback. That's why he moved to safety. That and injuries.
Shut your mouth.
Moving on, but okay, that's what co-host likes him. Moving on to more sports topics. We got the Dallas Cowgirls got a new quarterback. They got Trey Lance for a 4th round pick. Trey Lance, if you didn't know, got drafted year before last, 3rd round pick. He got
was the 3rd round? I thought they said it was a top 5 pick.
Let me talk about third draft pick.
Oh.
He had pick number 3. He got pick number 3. He played like 2-3 games and then got injured for the whole season. Didn't play after that. Looks like here he's finally healed up. Cowboys signed him. He's gonna be the 3rd round. He's gonna be the 3rd string quarterback. So you got Dak Prescott, Cooper Rush. Then you got Trey Lance.
Trey Lance is basically a project.
Yeah, basically Trey Lance is basically a project. Do you feel like Dak Prescott's time in the Cowboys starting quarterback role is coming to an end? Are they tired of his BS? Can he throw another 10-pick season?
I think they're tired of his BS. I think they're tired of the amount of picks that he's thrown for the amount of money he gets paid. If you're getting paid like a top 5 quarterback, you definitely cannot throw that many picks. And he struggles with turnovers as well. Now, the Dak can be a good quarterback, and he can, make things happen, almost like a Patrick Mahomes. But the other problem is he does have a little bit of Anthony Davis syndrome, where he's in street clothes more than he's in his uniform.
He does get injured.
So they went over it in many talking head shows about how many games he's missed the past few years.
So do you think this is gonna be the whole Drew Bledsoe, Tom Brady thing, where like
I believe it could be that way. I actually think Cooper Rush played really well, and
He's fire.
he should have got maybe another chance. And who knows, he might get his chance with the injury history that Dak has. But Trey Lance is a project, and he had been injured, and that's kind of why he didn't get to live up to expectations. And then also San Fran ran a really in-depth offense that he probably couldn't follow with being in and out of the lineup. So now he's getting traded to the Cowboys, and I think they run a lot simpler sets, so he might be able to catch on. And with him being fully healthy, you never know. You're always an injury away from getting your time to shine. And, sometimes that happens to players. Someone gets injured, they get a chance to play, and then they never go back to being on the bench. So I think he'll definitely get his opportunities, but who knows if it'll be this year or next year. We'll kind of have to wait and see. I don't think it's anything that it's like, oh God, they're getting rid of Dak tomorrow. But I think the way Dak is always out, he's going to have that opportunity.
And one thing that's said about Trey Lance is that he got picked as the third pick, the third draft pick. But the fact that you get traded for a 4th round pick means that you probably should have never been the 1st round pick. You probably should have been the top 3 pick.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that, man, did they misjudge this dude's talent for him to go as high as he did, and then, not was it only a year or 2 years?
He only had a year, but he was injured the whole year.
Yeah.
He hasn't really thrown any
I
NFL
thought he was
passes.
there for more than one. I don't know.
Nah, he hasn't.
I'm not a super stat guy when it comes to NFL like I am in the NBA, but he's barely been in the league, so who knows? He might get his chance and show what it's done. And honestly, I want the Cowboys to keep Dak as a starter because that just means that he's going to give him a bigger chance to lose. So I just like the Cowboys, so go Dak, go.
True, and you know what? The thing about quarterback,
Steeler Nation, baby.
The thing about quarterbacks coming into from college to NFL is it's always like when it's defense, they always like transition. They either transition smooth over, but when it's quarterbacks and running backs, there's something about them. And when I say running backs, I mean Reggie Bush, because Reggie Bush was the ish in college. But as soon as he went to the pros, it was like, oh yeah, his pass too big, so he can't run this fast. And then like he had a crazy number as his jersey, and like then he got drafted by the Detroit Lions. So like this was like just trash. His whole
I think with the NFL, what it really comes down to who you were drafted by, but really like the NBA or any sport, is what situation you get put in. And if you get in and put in a situation that'll help you succeed, or one that kind of shunts you.
What about when you're the quarterback and you're Tim Tebow?
You suck. But
there's a lot of quarterbacks like him, RG3, Ryan Tannehill, him, Trey Lance. Oh no, Terrell Pryor. You remember Terrell Pryor from Ohio State?
Yep.
He came in as a quarterback. They made him a wide receiver. He didn't even play.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. What you see actually, what happens with a lot of college running backs is that they get basically ran into the dirt. So when they become pro, they have the big name and the accolades, but they're pretty much already ran what their legs had. So they don't have much to give in the pro, and they're out the league and within 5 years. What happens actually a lot more that people don't talk about is the backup to the whoever was the star running back in college that got limited use. A lot of times that guy has a better pro career than the guy that had the A1 college career.
That's why
he has low mileage on his legs.
That's why I never get excited about
college running backs.
Running backs when they go to NFL. Like when they in NFL and everybody go out crazy about them, like they only got a good 5 years. That's the most you're getting. The best running backs got 5 years, and unless you like Damian Tomlinson,
or Adrian Peterson.
Or Adrian Peterson, but Adrian Peterson got in trouble.
Or Jerome Bettis.
Jerome Bettis, like his line, he diminished a lot. He went from he was like the first string, second string, third string back to goal line back.
He was the goal line back, and he would punch it in.
Basically,
you ain't stopping the bus.
Basically, dedicated fullback. Well, we got Stephen A. Smith talking about the situation. Let's see what he had to say.
Oh, I see what you're trying to do, Dallas Cowboys. Trading for another quarterback. Could that be that you don't have that much faith in Dak Prescott? Could that be the reason? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm just asking. I'm just asking. You got another quarterback. I wonder why. Did Cooper Rush go 5-1 as a starter for you last year? What you need another quarterback for? What you need another quarterback for? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. I don't know the answer to that question, but I do know this. It ain't gonna help you this year. See you soon. You hear?
Steeler Nation, baby. Steelers are went undefeated in preseason.
That is kind of crazy. Like, that is the one position. That's the one thing about NFL. Well, no. It's like two positions that I would say that if you draft somebody in that position, the starter of that position automatically starts getting scared, like the quarterback and the running back. Besides that, every other, you can draft a million cornerbacks. That number one cornerback not finna worry about it. Star wide receiver, he ain't finna worry about it. Unless he's short, C. Smith, and he's short.
I see that most with running backs because, like, with quarterback, you're usually playing your main guy unless it's a blowout or he gets injured. But with running backs, they need rest. So if you've been running them, you usually switch him out, and the second stringer will still get carries, regardless on what team he's on. And then you start noticing, hey, our starter's getting like 3 yards a carry, but every time we give the second string guy a carry, he's giving like 7 yards a carry. Let's get him some more carries. And then you start noticing, like, oh, he's actually outperformed me, and before you know it, that guy's the man and you're traded.
That's how you end up like the Cowboys. They don't keep no running backs.
That's what just happened to Zeke.
Yeah.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah, he was the ish. They love the Cowboys.
They built him up so much, like he was the next.
That's all their running backs. Remember,
he had so many commercials and promotions with him for them to run him in the dirt, and that's exactly what I just said happened, where they started giving the backup more and more carries because he was producing, and Zeke started getting where he was getting 2 yards a carry, and he was basically. He basically became like a Jerome Bettis, where he was a goal line guy.
But Jerome Bettis had an excuse because he was fat.
Where the other running back was getting all the other yards and the carries, but he was just getting the touchdowns because he was punching it in at the end.
That was back in the day when they believed in fullbacks. Remember back in the day, there was a position called FB fullback. Yeah. And now you just got a running back, and you got like 5 running backs. That's it. You don't got a fullback no more.
It's the Steph Curry effect.
It's crazy. But comment below. Let me know how you feel about the Cowboys. Are they going? How many games they gonna win this season? And how long do you give Dak Prescott until they trade him away? He get released.
We're done talking about Cowboys. We got to move on to NBA talks. Stephen A. Smith backfires at Lonzo Ball. You're really going to sit poolside on the bench and think because you're getting up and sitting down that makes you healthy? Bro, you ain't healthy. So Lonzo Ball was called out by Stephen A. Smith, and he actually sent him a video of him doing one-legged sit-up and sit-downs with his bad knee because Stephen A. said he couldn't even get up and stand down on that back knee. So he proved him wrong immediately, and he was like, it don't matter if you could do that, you still ain't healthy.
Let's see the video.
I'm like, really? And then you got these idiotic trolls all over social media, and of course, these websites, the Bleacher Report and others. Oh, he really tore into Stephen A. Don't you have the stats? Don't you know how many games he's missed? Hey, guys, don't y'all see me walking all the time? Don't you see me running around in here when I got to run from one room to another? Okay? I've had a cracked patella. I still got a 6-inch screw in my knee. If I go on a basketball court and I play for 20 or 30 minutes, I got to ice my damn knee and I don't feel like playing for another month. Does that mean that I'm healthy? Really? Don't let me get all up in y'all, okay? Stop the nonsense. Now, maybe you can get up and get down. Maybe somebody exaggerate. All right, or you can stand up and sit down. Bro, you ain't healthy. You've missed about 48% of your games, and you're only 4 years into your career.
I mean,
he got mad, man, that he was proven wrong.
But the thing is about these whole athletes, it's like a double-edged sword. Like, you don't want to like let everybody know about your injury, like the injury's kicking your butt and everything, but at the same, you want to always make it seem like you always in tip-top shape, because that's the same thing that happened to Isaiah Thomas when I seen on the Gilbert Arenas. He was like, oh yeah, when I was on the Celtics and then I went to the Lakers, like I was telling everybody I was 100%, but like my hip was still messed up. I was still playing on one bag leg, but I was telling everybody I was 100%, but I was lying because
You wanted a shot.
I wanted a shot. So I mean, I understand why you do that. But at the same time, I mean, like, this injury is serious.
Shame on the
It's like
Celtics. If that's one thing that I could say, it just shows why the Celtics suck and will always suck.
because they used him.
Isaiah Thomas, and that's why they get bad karma, and that's why Jason Tatum will never perform when it counts. Because Isaiah Thomas' sister had tragically passed away, and instead of sitting out the game in the playoffs,
That
which
was
would be
crazy.
perfectly understandable, he went ahead and played anyway and got injured. They were going to offer him like a 80 or 90, $100 million, some crazy contract like that when the season ended, and they found out that the injury was pretty severe, and they basically didn't offer him anything. So he played the game after his sibling passed away just for y'all to deny him the money that you were going to give him. So shame on the Celtics, shame on Boston, and just goes put another nail in the coffin and why I continue to hate all of Boston.
And you know one thing, I've been looking at the comments, and these NBA athletes just don't like Stephen A. Smith at all. Like, they always talking about, oh yeah, he's always talking bad about athletes, but then when you hear him talking, he always say like, I may talk about your game, saying you're trash, you did bad in
And
this game.
everyone's his brother.
Yeah, and then he turns around.
brother.
But then he turns around and says like, when it's time for your contract year and all this stuff, I don't say anything like, oh, he don't deserve that amount of money. Like, I let you get your money, whatever. If they want to sign you for $50 million or $500 billion, they sign you for $500 billion. But when it comes to you playing a basketball game, if you scoring 2 for 12, I'm gonna let you know. So I mean, it's just crazy how NBA players pick and choose. Like, I guess they don't like hearing when they bad.
Of course.
But with this whole situation, like, this is a John Wall situation. Like, John Wall was out for a long time.
The John Wall.
Then he got injured. Then he got back better again. But then like the injury didn't heal right. He got infected, so he had to like get surgery all over again.
I really hope Lonzo Ball gets back healthy. I really like him as a person and as a player. I enjoyed the Ball family show and want all of his brothers to do good. He's actually a great point guard. His stats was really well when he was healthy. He averages kind of like, around 18, 20 points, around like, anywhere from 5 to 7 rebounds.
He probably started shooting better now.
And everywhere from like 5 to 10 assists. He got his shooting form back where he's actually becoming a really good threat from 3-point. So he really has all the skills. It's just been the injuries that have kind of brought him down a peg. So Lonzo, TFTC here. We're always on your side, and we want you to get
have the podcast now too. Now
I'll have to check it out. Hey, we need to go see a Charlotte Hornet game because I got Charlotte Hornet game. I got a LaMelo Ball jersey whenever he was playing for that. Was it a Russian team?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Whatever team he was on overseas, it started with a V or something. I have it, so I need to get it signed. But we're done talking about Lonzo. Let's go ahead and move on.
So our last topic at hand looks like WWE superstar Bray Wyatt has passed away at age 36. He was battling health issues. Allegedly, he had a bad heart. He wasn't wearing his heart defibrillator while he was taking a nap. So instead of getting shocked and jumping his heart back up, it looks like he passed away in his sleep. His wife and his mother was there trying to resuscitate him and everything, but it wasn't enough. They pronounced him gone in the hospital. It's R.I.P. Bray Wyatt. I mean, it's crazy. Like, I would never suspect more and more people, younger age, are dying for heart. Like, man, I see a lot of men dying of heart problems, and like it's scary. Like,
get your hearts checked, people.
Get your heart checked. You got to start eating right. But what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say that it's crazy that his wrestling name looks like his real name,
Bray Wyatt,
and his real name looks like his wrestler name.
WWE star Windham.
Windham was his real name. Windham Rotunda. That definitely sounds like a wrestler name.
Yeah, it does.
And Bray Wyatt sounds like a regular name. So shout out to this dude for knocking his name.
He had a lot of names. He had this name. He had play the video. We got a video right here showing all of him from 2020, 2009 all the way to today.
Yeah, I can't play that music. Sorry, guys. Showing him throughout the years.
Let's see him in his different costumes every time he reinventing himself. Him with his brothers and all that stuff. So allegedly, he's like 3rd generation wrestler. He has a whole bunch of family in the wrestling business. He won a WWE championship. He won a tag team like twice. That's when he was the Fiend, wearing the mask. The Fiend, yeah. I mean, you come out in 2009 all the way then. You tried a bunch of different stuff.
Now you better find one that works.
And he was good. Like he used to play with people. Like he was like he had the whole dark aspect. He's like come out with like everything get all dark and scare everybody and all the stuff.
He looks
so,
like a fake Kane.
something like that. Like Kane Undertaker, like around that realm. Like the people that scare you, like the boogeyman. But it's sad. I mean, you know, I want to give our prayers and condolences out to Bray Wyatt, the WWE family. You know, we never want to leave. We never want somebody to pass away so soon, especially when Hulk Hogan's still out here.
Hulk Hogan's a goat. He'll never die.
He said the N word. He needs to go.
Allegedly.
He said it on. They had it on voicemail.
Anything can be fake these days. But you know what's weird is that he had a outside defibrillator. Usually, if you have heart problems and it's to the point where they know you should be wearing a defibrillator 24/7, they give you a surgery where they actually put one in you that kind of monitors your stuff all the time, and they just replace the battery like every 10 years. So it's kind of weird that he didn't have it. They said that when they found him, he wasn't wearing it.
And it was in the car.
And it was in the car. So, you know, RIP to him. And, you know, if you got a heart condition, man, make sure you're keeping your stuff on if you're supposed to have it on.
True that. And I wonder how the rest of them gonna go because, like I said, he was already taking a hiatus from wrestling. He had been wrestling for a couple weeks now because of his whole heart problem. So I mean, now that this has happened, he had brothers and brothers that also wrestled. So I wonder what they're gonna happen with their storyline. Are they gonna be taking the break now soon because this whole situation happened? And I mean, it's crazy out here, but
RIP to this man. RIP to his family. Condolences to his family.
yeah, you know, RIP. Comment below. Let us know how you feel about the situation.
We're gonna try to liven things up, you know, and get into new music, man.
Hey.
We're recording this Monday, even if it comes out on a Tuesday, so we're keeping the Monday banner. But we got Goku, Blast and Cell. Like we're gonna blast you into some new music, baby. We got TFTC Music Mix number 4. Make sure you go to our playlist. We add a bunch of songs. We're up to 195 music videos on this playlist. When we get to the 200, we're going to start TFTC Music Mix Mambo number 5. But yeah, we're going to check that out. We just added DQ from the whole body parts video. It's an epic video. Shout out DQ. But anyways, GDK. That's what my co-host was throwing up if he didn't know. But let's get in my co-host, or actually the music picks of going on. Let's get out of the way so you can see. And we'll get into our music picks after this. But we got Drake faked us all out with the fake for all the dogs drop. So shame on Drake. Little Durk with the fake drop. Did not drop the Almost Sealed Deluxe. We got Earl Sweatshirt, Doughboy. I didn't even see Doughboy's album. It seems like everyone that said they were dropping an album didn't. But you could check out all these album and singles. You could pause the video and see the list and go check out your favorite artists here. But this is mainly the rap and hip hop community. So check out all the music dropping. I think it has some other artists on there. So check it out. You know, if you like Burna Boy or some of that other type stuff, check it out on the list. But let's go ahead and jump into my co-host's pick. I'm going to bring us back on camera here, co-host.
Man, you already know, man. We got Sauce Walker drop the tape. You already know, man. That boy, damn.
I thought he was calling his album Drop the Soap.
Nah, stop playing without Sauce Walker. You know, hottest in Texas. I'm not even from Texas. And, you know, when I came here, everybody was talking about, oh, yeah, I listen to Zero. I listen to Trader True, Paul Wall, all these other people. I'm like, man, I don't listen to none of that stuff. The first Texas rap I started listening to was Sauce Walker. And I gotta say, he is hard. He got different type of styles, type of flow. I said he has like I forgot, Ghetto Chronicles, something like that. When he's like the story mode rapping, like he's going deep in the story. But this album, he finally signed with a record label. This one is real commercial. It's like I feel like this tape is kind of commercial, like, right? It's different than what you normally expect.
You were playing it, and I would say I'd give it like a 7 out of 10.
It's better than what you thought, but more than what you. It wasn't okay.
It's about what I thought.
Okay, so you have different most of Sauce Walker together, like the storytelling rap Sauce Walker. Then you get like the ooey with the whole Sauce Twins. It wasn't like all Sauce Twins. It was.
Shout out Peso. I saw him at the mall. He said, I said, you real Peso? And he goes, nah, You realer. And I was like, respect.
Oh man, that's my pick, man. I need to go ahead and listen to that whole Sauce Walker. I want to say it's like at least 7-8 songs on the tape that you will like. You may say to the playlist. Don't take my word for it.
Check it out.
Holla at my dog Sauce. If you want to give us a deal, sponsor TFTC podcast. Let us know, man. We'll help you out.
You trying to get on his OnlyFriends?
Hey, he made him all $1 million.
Yeah. So I got a music pick. It was gonna be Drake, or Dirk, but neither one of them dropped. So I'm actually going with the single instead of a project. Doughboy didn't drop either, man. We got THF Twin and Lil Twin dropping Stand on It. They dropped a music video, but this is a single on Apple Music, so make sure you check it out. Shout out all of my THF family, and we always want y'all to succeed. They're my boys. You're my boys, Blue. Shout out THF. But we'll go ahead and wrap up the show.
The beat.
It's time to say like, comment, subscribe. If you haven't done so already, that's the quickest way to help this channel go, by like, comment, and subscribe. Any topic you want, throw in your own 2 cents. Even if you disagree with us, just tell us why. Subscribe to this channel for more Tales from the Crib content, and follow us on Twitter at Papa O'Block and Felix Supreme 305, even though it's technically X now. X. X.
Now it's time to get to the nitty gritty. Time to play the beat, DJ D-Rad. Drop the beat.
It ain't nap time. So we got to go ahead.
It's not nap time?
It's not nap time right now. We got the QR code. Check us out on TikTok, Tales from the Crib. There's the QR code. Check out Crib Reactions. It's 6K subs. And then there's our Instagram, Tales from the Crib 2.0. But let's go ahead and wrap this up because I got to go to the restroom again. Hold on. I'm going to bring back the music. Let me bring out the music so then we can do our poses. Co-host, your mic is on. We can hear that when you're doing it.
Man, you already know what time it is, man. It's episode 120. This Tales from the Crib podcast. Hottest podcast out. Hottest podcast in Texas. It's your boy, Jesse J. Philip Supreme.
We're not doing that yet. We're doing the Vogue moments. Silly rabbit.
Wait. Jesse J 305, my co-host, Papa O'Block. Catch me on Twitter. Catch me on some TikTok. Catch us on Instagram, man. We going to 1 million. We almost got 500 subscribers. Thanks to y'all. Thank y'all, man. We really appreciate it. It's time to get my pose on. Time to get my flex on, man. What's good?
I already got enough posts, so I already know I already nailed it. Trash part 2. Trash the sequel. Trash the future. Alright, co-host, I'm taking you off the screen. You're doing too much. Get out of here, pal. We're going through space. We're going to the future. Tales from the Crib to going to the top. Every Tuesday, we're coming live and direct. We got all the news. Check out all of our other channels. Got a Clips channel, gaming channel, reaction channel. These 6K subs. Check us out everywhere, man. It's your boy Chico Grande, Chico 2 times, at Felix Supreme 305. We'll see you on the next one, baby. Peace.